intangible, an amiable animal, enamored by analysis, about to break through the manifold. Examine while I calculate, exacerbating plans of foes. Examine it,
doing things a little bit different.
An accident's inactive, so actual assessments of your wreckage can't be reckonable. A vestige of your essence remains in making my plans unfold. Your phantom is intangible, but palpable in spiritual context. No, a bomb threat when I let my mouth alone. The pressure's insurmountable, insufferable, unconquerable, invincible, unassailable, hopeless and impossible, and that's that. But now redundancies become an obstacle. I found quite inoperable options go out the window, so posture up. Possible options are aptly audible. Auditory assembly is needed. Feed it conceptual synapses attachments, also known as getting the message. Yo, a spectacle of tongue-in-cheek has brought me from the epicenter to center of ever speaks the pinnacle most possible. Hypothesis demolishes, prepare to witness spectacle. It's an absolute, followed by an ineptitude, and everything that follows proves a hollow farce of solitude. Abolishing your follow through. No, honestly, it's all of you. Your flow, your lyrics, tongue and tune. Abolishing your inner core of musical ineptitude. Your selfish introspective moves up you awaiting 80 dudes. Now to myself is all that's felt and not inflicted fatal wounds.
All right. That was Intro by Casual Pharaoh. I hope you guys enjoyed that shit. How's it going? It's Sunday. Weird night for us to have our stream and shit. Do what we do. We're going to do things a little bit different tonight. So what we're going to be doing tonight, I'm still going to do a few live songs and shit, but it's going to be mainly you guys let me know what you want me to play. I'm sure most of you have been here before, so let me know. What is you want me to play? I will play those songs, but mainly tonight we're going to be moving in a little bit different direction. We're going to start listening to some other people's music. KitKylie and I are going to have some pretty, just straightforward discussion. Not going to be trying to do real hard reviews, but just, let you guys know our opinion of the shit. And then perform music throughout and, just generally chill and enjoy. We're going to smoke, drink, have a good time. And, yeah, I hope you guys all like this new format. So let me know what you think. But the first thing we're going to get into, just to keep it so that everyone feels, comfortable, confident, happy in the stream with Casual Pharaoh, I'm going to hit you guys with a live performance. Now, I'm going to do this different because I'm sitting down. We'll see how it goes.
Actually.
What?
We both shrunk.
Yeah,
tiny now.
I'm only 3 foot, like 1.5. Yeah, I'm 3 feet 1.5 inches. If you just cut me like right now.
Somebody kneecapped us.
All right, so this is what we're doing here. The first song, just like I always do, 1 second of silence. What are you writing? Cause what I'm writing's like a wrought iron out of my hands with tinfoil like some kind of less lucrative Midas. Frightening artist concerned for survival and plans like I'm looting the apocalypse properly, taking what's yours to prosper like some kind of menacing giant. Now turn to a tyrant. Never interviewed nor given a chance for subterfuge, there's no getting by him. He's got a keen eye, a crystal view for survival and strategy, and was introduced to life through battling pain, and what was produced was a mind for violence. He's fine with silence, but he's never known it, so he's taunted by it. To make sound break out and destroy the void provided by it. See, silence can be given life, marred or violent. A caustic or suffocating shit, we can be haunted by it. Like a single pause in a sentence can be stretched and likened to a monster, more like the pause of a striking lichen. Throw open your throats, exposed senses are heightened. He's poised for the kill, the joy of a fills, tension builds, and he's ready to life end. Follow strike with a bite, blood spills twice on the mic then. Immortalized in the moment, and the mortal dies, and it's just so exciting. 1 second of silence. And that was 1 second of silence. All right. So, first things first, everybody. Happy fucking Sunday. Normally we say Saturday, but, I was working on music. And speaking of working on music, I was working on some music with a new artist, Somberlane or Somberlane Slain. This fucking guy is awesome. We've had good conversations, good communications throughout. Him and his significant other, his wife of some, I'm not entirely certain. I'm pretty sure he said it was his wife. They might not be married yet. But anyway, they both make beats together, and then he just absolutely kills it with his metal rap style. So what I'm going to be playing for you guys right now is a brand new track that he just dropped 2 days ago, and it's called Thomas More. It's all in Russian, so don't think that you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I fucking know Russian. If you do know Russian, let me know what you fully think. But mainly just giving the man a shout-out, letting people know about his music. It's really good shit, and I'm really excited to work with this guy. He brings, a new sound to the table, and I'm always looking to evolve and do new things. So let's get into right now Thomas More. So yeah, him and his wife made this beat. They did all the mixing and mastering, everything in-house, everything. So yeah, Somberlane, let's go. Well, I'll put my hand over it as much of it as possible, but I don't think it's gonna fucking matter. Somberlane Slain, Thomas More. This isn't me. This is the guy I'm going to be working with for anyone who just got here. Enjoy the bars. It is Russian.
Это мой сон, это протест. На жизни поставил перевернутый крест. Это закон, это война. Наполнена чаша терпения сполна. Это мой путь, он тернистый, извилист, но рта не открыл, чтобы попросить милость. Покуда мой тлен под камнем надгробия не обретет своей жизни удобье.
Hey, shout out to Rick. Shout out to Jamie.
Старый подъезд, обшарпанный двор, где плеск не досекал. Единый триколор, где-то рыкнул мотор и заглох последние гроши. Отдает местный лох в подворотнях, чат, кутежа и угар. Дотя допивает за мамой горючий нектар, чтобы ее перегар перекрыл, перебил, оградил. Дивный мир меня не пустил. Через этот пиздец я иду по делам, задаваясь вопросом, нахуя родила меня мать, кем должен я стать, чтобы здесь не оставить себя. Нихуя все строить с нуля. Сколько лет спустить в никуда?
Hey, Ernie.
Идем справно, предавая себя. Это что, седина так ярко блестит? К 40 годам Ford Focus в кредит. Я знаю, ты рядом со мной. Глюк или сбой с моей головой. Что-то не так, мысли во мрак. Темные пятна в глазах — это знак того, что я не один. Я больше нигде не останусь один. Я не одинок. Теперь мой порог — это личный пророк. Читай между строк. С тобой я выше их всех. Запретов, обязан, законов теперь больше нет. Твори свою волю, таков без закон. Я иду в дом, я дам возмор. Это мой сон, это протест. На жизни поставил перевернутый крест. Это закон, это война. Наполнена чаша терпения сполна. Это мой путь, он тернистый, извилист, но рта не открыл, чтобы попросить милость. Покуда мой тлен под камнем надгробия не обретет своей жизни удобье. Первый человек, тебе стало грустно. Ведь обо мне говорил Заратустра. Я буду идти, пока наду над бездной туда, где участь моя неизвестна. Пылают огни, музыки сфер, им нас не держать среди каменных стен. От колыбели до камня надгробия, пусть будет со мной моей жизни удобья.
Yeah. Thomas More by Somberlane. If you haven't checked him out, please do. This shit is awesome. And that's not to call it shit. I say this shit about everything, so don't be offended. This is amazing. Has a nice long fade out to it as well. He went really cinematic with that song. On his other tracks he only has 3 songs out right now, but again, he's coming with like really fucking good, like he's doing all his own mixing and mastering and all that shit. That's probably better than I can do as far as mixing and mastering goes. But yeah, I'm excited to do this song with him. I have the his verse and the instrumental currently. We're gonna have that shit finished up by tomorrow. I'll have that finished and sent to him, and then all he's gonna do is he's gonna do the final mix on it, and then send me a copy back, I believe, and then we'll both be putting out a copy of the new track. So waiting on him to name it, because he's gonna have a name for it in Russian and then translated for English as well. So I'm letting him do all that. It's his beat, his instrumental. Him and his wife made it, and it's fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to get that song out. So that's big news coming out.
Hell yeah. Definitely good shit.
Yeah, Kit, you've heard the instrumental, and you've actually heard the verse now too. Without giving anything away, and like spoiling it. What are some of your thoughts about it? Like, what do you think about basically what the fuck? Excuse me. Basically what we've been doing, just as far as, you know, the musical back and forth. What are your thoughts on how he put together this track, essentially, like from what you've heard?
I mean, I really like initially hearing just the instrumental itself without like, you know, any verses on it was the first way. And that was really cool. I mean, him and his wife, they're very talented. They do a really good job. Their beats are just like very full sounding to me. You know, they use a lot of high and low, and a lot of like pauses and negative space to kind of keep your ear listening. And I really like that. And Somberlane himself, when he like vocalizes and raps and stuff, like his flow and his switching up of different ways that he's saying things and different tones and things like that, I think I really like. So I think it's going to mesh really well with the Casual Pharaoh style. And I think like hearing his verse on the beat that he sent you to really like solidified what I was thinking. He goes fucking hard, you know?
Yeah, he does.
And it's not just with like these couple of songs that we've heard so far. Like that's his thing, you know? That's kind of one of his things is like more of a metal rap, which is fucking dope. We don't really have a lot of that I feel is good, that I hear very often. Yeah. So it's really cool to hear.
Absolutely.
And being that he, you know, normally will include like some lyrics and stuff so that we can translate them probably badly, to mind you, through Google Translate, we can understand really what he's saying. And the dude seems like he's just really against anybody oppressing people, you know what I mean? And that's fucking awesome. That's exactly what artists are meant to really do, is just free people with the things that they're saying and their ideas. Yeah,
deliver a real message.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I believe Somberlane is one of those artists that he's looking for, trying to bring freedom, you know, really. Not to put anything out of place. I have never been to Russia. I don't know anything about it. Well, I shouldn't say nothing, like, but I don't actually know about a day in the life of living in Russia, right? So there could be all sorts of shit that is told to us that's true and not, but there's quite a bit of transparency with today's. We live in a video and digital era. Like everything is, there is video of people's day in the life of Russia, you know. So
even some of the most, you know, remote areas or the most covert areas,
these
like
tribes
North
that have
Korea
never
and
seen
shit,
people,
you know,
all of a sudden are on YouTube.
We've still seen a little bit of that, There's occasionally journalists that are willing to risk their life and limb, you know, getting a little bit of footage for North Korea or, you know, sometimes places in Russia where they're not meant to be filming.
Right. And what I was mainly getting at with that is, like, it seems like there's a lot that he disagrees with his government and the way things are handled. Like, for instance, hip-hop's one of the most popular forms of music in Russia, but it's not. It's like you almost kind of have to be an outlaw to do it in Russia because it's so frowned upon by the government and everything. You're seen as kind of basically an anarchist. So
didn't we learn from Footloose that you shouldn't, like, just try and stop people from doing like dancing, music, things like that? You know, people are
arts, humanities.
People are gonna do it. Sorry, that's just how it works.
All right, so next song on the list that we're gonna play for you guys. Like I said, this is gonna be a little different. Just gonna kind of be going through these tracks. That was Thomas More. One last time. That song was called Thomas More, and that was by Somberlane or Somberlane Slain. He goes by both. So, giving that guy one more shout out. Absolutely super fucking happy to be working with him. Super fucking happy to have worked with the next artist. So that was my kind of clunky segue into the next tracks that we're going to be playing. So this is going to be Vigilant the Misfit and Status, the album Squatter. I've played a couple songs off of it a few different times, but we're going to play some shit that I've never heard off of it before and trying to just, you know, hear what he has to say, listen to the music, and enjoy some different vibes. So this is, and by the way, just so everybody's very, very clear, I have permission from all of these artists directly to use to play their songs, and, you know, for the most part, this is just promotion for them. I've worked with all of them and or am working with all of them, so it's a good time. I'm having a great time. So after this song, if I can get some requests and let me know what it is you'd like me to do live or us to do live, let me know, and we'll get it in the rotation, the cycle of the songs that we're going to actually get done tonight. All right? So just let me know what you want to hear, and we'll get that shit popping. Next, though, we're going to play this song, let's see, Wicked Side of Things. I've never heard this track. It's not featuring anybody, so this is just Vigilant the Misfit. I believe it's produced by Status the Marlboro Man. But yeah, this is Vigilant the Misfit, Wicked Side of Things. I've never heard this track before. We're all about to hear it together for the first time.
What I should neglect. Make lemonade from lemon heads surrounded by the sour, not the sweet ingredients that lead to detriment. Dark decadence, like I drew a pentagram. Lit black candles, black magic woman spell cast like I'm in a trance. Doomed to do the sinners dance. Case a roller coaster ride in the back with my hands up. Take whatever comes to me like it's never up to me. Creator of the suffering, evil entities whispering, telling me you don't want the square scene. I am not your enemy. Don't you want the birdies looking sexy? Shoot, not talk about drugs when I say you love the ecstasy. Always thinking selfishly. Unhealthy, been a bad motherfucker. Spike bats in the belfry. Yours truly, but you never really knew me. Best to stay cautious, might be
Wicked
dealing with
Side
the
of
loony.
Things.
Two sides to
Misfit.
me, I confess like a stoolie. Lean to the bad side, never goody. Here's how they do me, they assume that I'm moody. No tolerance for nonsense, it hits me like a roofie. Tired of the BS, it's so needless. I used to be gullible, got over that weakness. Call me well-adjusted, got issues, who doesn't? If you feel how I
gotta say
feel,
I'm
then
digging
I
this
guess
track
you
so
feel.
far.
Succumb to the numb, tell the world dick is sucking. Keep trucking like a driver on glass, heart pumping. Tread carefully, pretending that you care for me. It's better that you flip me, the birds speak freely. Spare me the sensitivity, I'm not needy. In the passive-aggressive commentary when you see me. Lately I've been trying to keep the evil in check. Let the angel side out, have the wicked take a rest. Lately I've been trying to keep the evil in check. Let the angel side out, have the wicked take a rest. But
Cheers, everybody.
the wicked side of things. I always drift to the wicked side
You
of
have a
things.
drink there.
I always drift to the wicked side of things. The wicked
It's
side
not
of things.
alcoholic,
The wicked
obviously.
side of things. The name's vigilant, so it's no coincidence. Aware of my surroundings like I'm wanted for the wickedness. Try to play me shady, buddy, I will lynch you. Thinking I'm submissive, an example
yeah.
of
Welcome to the
the
stream,
clever.
everybody.
Point like a pencil, trying to get the lead out. Won't be overlooked
This is Vigilant the
like a
Misfit.
redheaded stepchild. Kicking
Wicked
with the
Side of
next
Things.
sound. Used to get wild when the sun went down. I was ready for the next round. Sicko, cause I say so. Crooked halo, WA, the old school like a fucking payphone. Set sail on the good ship. No, I don't think so. Born bad, movie Milo. You wouldn't wanna follow sleepy heads, left sleepy hollow. Going gonzo off the grid, the girls call me Sancho. Mambo King, I just dance around the subject. With the subject, it's my pattern of behavior since a youngin'. I always drift to the wicked side of things. I always drift to the wicked side of things. I always drift to the wicked side of things. The wicked side of things. The wicked side of things. I always drift to the wicked side of things. I always drift to the wicked side of things. I always drift to the wicked side of things. The wicked side of things. The wicked side of things.
Definitely.
That was The Wicked Side of Things by Vigilant the Misfit. I enjoyed that track. I feel like they used negative space really well on the instrumental. There was a lot of open, basically just voids of sound there, along with they had a great melody going, and obviously a straightforward boom bap, percussion. So I liked it. I don't know what else to say. He delivered great lyrics throughout. I felt like the topic was pretty straightforward. He kind of just killed it. It was a great track, The Wicked Side of Things. We'll be coming back to this album, Squatter, by Vigilant the Misfit. But right now, we're going to get into a Casual Pharaoh song. So, that's me, the one and only Casual Pharaoh. Let's kill this shit. Yeah. All right, that was a message I just received from Vigilant the Misfit. So, all right. Yeah, so next up, I think, yeah, I agree, Ernie. Very nice flow. He kind of just, he does that more, I don't even want to say old school. It's just like format, like it's to the style. It's very good boom bap rap, and I appreciate it. There's not, a lot of people are switching over to some other shit on that mumble rap shit and other things, and I appreciate those that are still actually in it for lyricism and trying to actually tell a story, deliver some kind of message. Because if you're not doing that, then you're just making noise. Mm-hmm. All right, so to make some fucking noise, let's get into this shit. I'm going to get you some Casual Pharaoh right fucking now. You know what? Do you want to just do Antihero? Just fuck it and do Antihero for him? No one said any. I still haven't gotten any requests for songs that you guys want me to perform. So let me know the songs that you want me and KitKylie to throw down on, or just myself, whatever, and we'll do them. Otherwise, we're going to just keep playing music. We're going to keep doing this because this is the night. This is kind of the format we're going to do for tonight. Again, we're not really reviewing anything. We're kind of just my thoughts on it. I would like to now, while I get this song loaded, hear your direct thoughts on that track, because I kind of just skipped over it because I was like, that's pretty straightforward. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but I would like to hear your take.
I mean, I agree with everything that's already been said, about the flow and the beat too. I almost felt like it was a little bit reminiscent of like a lo-fi type of a beat, where
Absolutely.
you just kind of like listen and it just kind of repeats, and it's like, it's nice though. It's not an annoying repeat, where you get like an off sound and you're just like,
it's like
that
soothing.
doesn't hit me right. Yeah, like that one was really nice. It flowed really well. Vigilant's lyrics are always, pretty good. He's always got really good, really good like boom bap style. I've got a little soft spot in my heart for like the boom bap style, because it's kind of one of the originators and things like that. So when people can do it and do it well, I think that's a really cool thing, because it's not really something that a lot of people are getting into now. So we need to keep those talented people around, inspiring people that might not have heard that otherwise. So I think he did a really good job on that track. I liked it a lot.
Absolutely. Well, good shit. All right. After that word from KitKylie, we're going to get into a live performance. We're going to do Antihero. Yeah. So let's get into it. And I'm, again, going to be sitting, so let's see how this goes. All right.
First thing they tell you not to do.
This anti-hero will clear the decay. Casual Pharaoh keeps evil at bay. With the merciless methods I'm here to display. Enemies fear me, yes, sound of my name. And if they take the cake, I will vacate this place with an AK or spray that'll take them away. Clear the vicinity, lay them to waste. Slaughterish symphony, here's why I play. Perfidious people rapaciously slain in a negative way with a positive aim. Positive purpose pervasively evident, but evidently I'm a negative man. I love doing this and I never will change. Endeavor through everything, harness the pain. Embezzle the misery bottled internally. If you don't let it burn, you make sinister gains. Repurpose for purpose to give evil hurt. It's the hurt that eventually puts them away. Devastate forces, indomitable strength. Strategic rapport is a part of my brain. So I sever the head of this devilish snake. With devilish ways set these devils aflame. Amassing my majesty, murderous maladies. Luckily only grave evil of things. This atheist only eats souls of the demons. So sadly believers are having to pay. Seems like this bullshit is staying the same. So get off the horse, hand me your reins.
You can be my anti-hero. You can make the pain go away. You can be my anti-hero, breaking rules to save the day.
KitKylie, Casual Pharaoh, produced by Casual Pharaoh and Pimpin Mufasa. That was Antihero, coming to you guys live. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that shit. That was another live track for you. And now, we're going to get into a non-live played song that just came out recently. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. This next track that I'm going to play for everybody, if you haven't heard it, have heard it, we'll give some thoughts on perhaps the original, but I can't play that or it will absolutely get me pulled off the air. So, going to go ahead and play Rigor Mortis. The Pharaonic remix by yours truly, Casual Pharaoh. This is originally Kendrick Lamar track, and I got challenged by Warp Whistle, who we're going to be playing after this song, to do this song. So I did it, and yeah, this is what we got. So we're going to be playing Rigor Mortis by Casual Pharaoh. Let me know what you guys think. Please, I absolutely encourage everybody watching. Please become part of the conversation. Become part of the discussion. Let me know your thoughts. We're not trying to bash anybody, but just let me know what you think of it.
The Kendrick titles are boring to maybe just co-consorting. Like a song to stage your death in. Rig your death, I get you, Ken, but I'm about to bring the proper in. And I don't mean like Connor. I'm gonna make this beat no death again. Challenged by warp whistle to raise and kill the skeleton. So with lyrical embellishment and necromancer's elegance, I raise this once felt hellion to feel the Pharaoh's malevolence. All the strength and intensity that I'm possessing, I kill the parts of this track. The horns of the melody, percussion, the enemies. I set to kill and I just brought them back. Hear the facts, hear that class, here are the facts. This isn't fast, this is me barely touching the gas. This is me revving at enemies endlessly, letting them know they get hit when I pass. This is a blast that I'm taking seriously. This is a serious pass. Squeezing the gas, squeezing until such you collapse. Squeezing until living is past. Serious grasp, serious grip, exact. Seriously, this is a rap. This is a laugh. Who am I playing with? This is just a rep in the craft. To be exact, this is a workout in massacre. Massacres with every slash. Doesn't need flash. I think what it needs is substance abundant, a drip in the glass. I'll bring a squall that is a lotion to float on the sand. Metaphor land. I'm executioner, altering future, assassin speed is a mark and I'm glad. Target acquired, it's locked and I'm firing. Missiles speak, this is just what I began. Killing the band, belligerent issues, dismiss you and lift you not so you can stand. So that I can drop you from greater heights, let you guys see it's all part of my plan. Jump in a van, dropped off a cliff to a pit, it's a pit of quicksand. Yes sir. Oh yeah. It's dead. I killed it. Oh yeah. And I'm only gonna use that once. I'm allergic to multi-crutch and the syllable slaughter stuff. Multi-syllabic slaughter touch and embracive engagement and slaying. I just gave this such and such. Or maybe you're so-and-so. Well, who cares if I fuck it up? I just bust the gut when I hear this stuff. All these other rappers really don't measure up. I'ma get them in a miniature, I'm in my finisher and in them cause I really don't give a fuck. Lives don't mean much when we all blow up. And I don't mean record deals all around, bro. I mean mass corpses are floating in ocean alone with no notion of stuff. Future where nobody's tough. Future where everyone's stuff. Future that isn't a future cause time's just the concept we're making it up. You can't just go make this shit up. Enough is enough, but not enough's not enough. Gotta be working on progress like coffin check. Gotta be pushing the pace so you pushing up things. This is the laziness will be our exodus. The punch your end of us. Human comes on the bill. Things from existence accomplish and meaningless. So, I mean, we killed him. He's dead. Or is it? So till rigor mortis take your form and give it final shape contortion. Make the most of what you can and catapult yourself to fortune. Not a self but of importance. Cause the people of the past, present and future we're supporting. Trying to plant a tree whose shade I'll never know, but I'm still working. So the future generations grow and have that shade to serve them. I came here just to kill this beat, I know that was my purpose. But since I slayed this beast, I'll use it as a stage for sermon. With the virus of the universe, planets ourselves for bursting. A replication factory is exactly what the earth is. If we do not burst this cell and find another fucking surface, we struggle every conquest will be meaningless and worthless. Every mother, every father, every son and daughter heard this. We are nothing in the end unless you live a life of purpose.
That
He's
was Kendrick Lamar's Rigor Mortis, remixed by Casual Pharaoh, the Pharaonic remix, Rigor Mortis. I said that with a weird thing. My face itched at the same time. That was fucked. Anyway, I think for me, the challenge was really fun. Actually, I'd like to let you get right into your point because you were making a really good point about this beat and about the song, but went in the middle of it. So
if you didn't hear over the lyrics and stuff going on, because it's one of those, you know, a little bit louder beats and stuff. So I was saying, in contrast to what we heard before with Vigilance song, this is one of those repeating, you know, kind of beats that doesn't give you a whole lot of negative space. It gives you a couple pauses, which are really nice and honestly kind of needed. Otherwise, your ear gets really tired of that sound. And it just becomes so, I don't know, like distracting to the point. Like there's certain notes and certain things that go together that just kind of are weird to your ear and jarring a little bit. To be fair though, I do really like the underlying like bass line. I do like a lot of the other parts of the beat. It's just that, you know, repeating like trumpet line or whatever instrument, I'm assuming trumpet, that they're using to make that just, it's overused a little bit for me. And that's a professional, we'll put in quotes, beat, you know, that would have cost anyone else fucking shit tons of money. So just goes to show that sometimes your local people that just love the craft are going to do a way, way better job of making you a fucking sick beat than, you know, Kendrick Lamar's producer or whoever you might be able to find on the internet or wherever to try and help you out. So
yeah,
just a fair point for everybody out there.
absolutely. I think like that's one of those things where you get, like you were saying, it's like there's fatigue. You get ear fatigue from listening to. I mean, I had to sit and write to that. Yeah. Luckily, I didn't. It doesn't take me long to write verses normally. Once I get in a groove, I normally it's one session. I sit down, I write the song, I'm done. But that one I had to take a couple breaks with, just because it was like, fuck. I don't think I would have ever if I was given a selection, if a producer was like, listen to all these beats, which one of these do you like? I don't think I would have picked that one. Like, that's not a Casual Pharaoh beat. Now, that's not to say I don't like it, because I definitely don't dislike it, but it can absolutely fatigue your ear if you're sitting there just listening. Like, if you go and just look up that instrumental and go just listen to that instrumental over and over again, you're going to be like, oh, okay.
You got to have some vocals.
I see what you're saying.
To save it, because if you just listen to the beat like you said, it'd be fucking terrible.
Yeah. So cheers to everybody. There's been like 3 different cheers in the chat that I have not addressed. So cheers to all of those people and all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing another cheers? All right. So, yeah, thank you, everybody, for being here. We're going to get into some Warp Whistle next. I got some new tracks he sent me. They are also demos. If you were here on one of the last streams, I think stream before last, Warp Whistle sent some tracks. They were in demo form. But I thought they sounded really fucking clean, and they were actually like my favorite ones he sent so far. So we've got some more tracks right now that he's sending over, and we're going to play that. And then we're going to play you some more Casual Pharaoh. Because after all, you're here for Casual Pharaoh, like this shit. You're not here for other people. But in the future, just, yeah. Thank you, Rick Rocks. Yeah, the last verse like I said, I wanted to preach a little bit, far from religious, obviously, but like I just wanted to get the message out there, because there are some things in this world that are of tantamount importance that are overlooked because it seems almost too grand a scheme, too grand a scope, and I get that, but if we don't start looking into it now, it'll be a huge issue later. So gotta say it while you can. Anyway, let's get into some motherfucking Warp Whistle. He does more of I would say it's safe to say he does like a punk rap style. We've had some metal rap from Russia. We're gonna have some punk rap from Minnesota coming to you guys next. So let's see what we got here. All right. We got Fabricate. That's the first one we're going to play for you. And then later on, we have, it looks like it's called Warper. And his name's Warp Whistle, so, Warper, I get it. But that one, he says he's doing it with a friend, and he's waiting on them for a long time. Okay, never mind. It's called Sentiment. Warper just must be part of the thing. I'm just reading shit for no reason. Like, this is the name of the track. People are going to be like, where the fuck's this track on his album? I've been looking for Warper. It's not fucking there. Anyway, we're going to get into Fabricate. At least I hope it's called fucking Fabricate by Warp Whistle right now. Let me know what you guys think. I think this dude delivers really clean music. It's a completely different style from my music. But, yeah, we're just here to listen to good music and different music and try and figure out what the fuck, do we like it? Do we not like it? Not even so much either of those questions, just more along the lines of what do we take away from it. So let's get into it. And this is bringing us to SoundCloud, so this link he gave me. So all bets are off as far as whether or not we're going to hear some commercials. All right, no commercials. This is Fabricate by Warp Whistle, and I was correct on the title. I don't feel bad about that. This is a demo from 7 days ago. He posted the demo 7 days ago.
I don't really give a fuck if they like me. Nothing that they do is enticing. All they do is fabricate. They just fucking fabricate. They be looking hungry while they biting. I just hit the shit with perfect timing. All they do is fabricate. They just fucking fabricate. It's a damn shame. Goddamn, can you take my name out your mouth? Ain't my fault that you been stagnant with your head in the clouds. I'm right here if you ever wanna know what I'm about. I don't do this for clout, do a show that I'm out. Why you blending in when you up in a crowd? Sending shots in my direction, I deflect and they slouch. They slump down, I know I'm about for something greater than sound. They kept me there profound, and they can look at me now. Looking sad, now you ain't doing shit. Looking back, I will remember this. Shook and whack, I will dismember them. Cooking tracks, I don't really give a fuck if they like me. Nothing that they do is a Tyson.
I like it.
All they do is fabricate.
I figured you'd like it a lot.
They just
love
fucking
contrast.
fabricate. They be looking hungry while they biting. I just hit the shit with perfect timing. All they do is fabricate. They just fucking fabricate. It's a damn shame.
I do have one question so far for Warp Whistle, and that's why the phone chirp sounds. I don't think they're necessary at all. Like, if I'm missing a part of the story like that, I don't think that's necessary at all.
It's just something somebody did.
That's what I'm assuming. He probably made the beat. He makes instrumentals as well, so.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he would probably say who produced it if somebody else produced it. He's done that on all the other tracks we played, so. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of this is guitar. He does play guitar and everything, so yeah. I can see why it says it's a demo version. The end of this isn't complete. There's definitely going to be vocals here and everything like that. But I thought that was really fucking clean for a demo.
Definitely, yeah. Like the audio didn't sound distorted, really. It didn't sound over-processed. It was like, pretty much what you want. There could be a couple tweaks here and there just to improve, but I don't think it was bad at any means.
Yeah.
Like, if you put that out, even not as a demo, hell, that'd be fucking
Absolutely.
good still. Obviously, the end part you probably want to finish up and shit before it's like an official track, but
Right.
I really liked it. I liked the flow. I liked how the chorus kind of fed right into the first verse. You didn't really have like a stopping point like that.
Absolutely.
That felt really cool. I liked it.
It was smooth. My only two, because I agree with you on everything you said there, but my only two critiques, if I were to have any, would be just that phone sound, that weird chirp sound that was in there. I felt like it was unnecessary. It was a distraction to the ear. I don't know if they wanted that distraction, but I just felt it was unnecessary. And then I felt like the first verse, there were a couple spots that were slightly over auto-tuned. And he's definitely using a vocoder of some kind throughout. That's part of the style, and it sounds really good. But like I feel like it was slightly overdone on a couple of the spots. And again, it's a demo, so I'm sure he'll notify that or be notified of it and get it taken care of right away. So and if he hasn't, then he should watch this shit and be like, oh, okay, thanks, Casual. I'll take your advice, or don't take my advice and tell me I'm stupid because I don't understand your fucking your genre of music. But
Right.
that's just my personal opinion. I felt like it was a great song. He came forward with straightforward lyrics. I got exactly what he meant throughout. The usage of fabricate for like telling lies and shit like that was very straightforward. It wasn't anything I had to sit and process. That's my thing. I like to make people sit and process. I like to make your head hurt listening to my song. So that's not his thing, and that's
Two
great.
types of
That's
people
fine.
in the world,
Yeah.
At least.
Not all the time, everybody, but I do like people to work when they listen to my music. So.
Well, and it depends.
Not
on the
necessarily
song, too.
work,
You've
but
got a couple of
you know.
songs where they're pretty straightforward and
Yeah.
satirical, things like that. So.
Yeah. All right, so the next track that we're gonna get into is gonna be, like I said, another Casual Pharaoh song. I'm looking through right now. Awesome flow, very mellow beat. Yeah, I agree. That was a lose the Nextel chirp. Yeah, absolutely.
Where you at?
Oh shit, Boost Mobile, where you at? Like
Yep.
exactly, all day. Shit. That's some funny ass commercials though. So next up, we're gonna do another Casual Pharaoh song. I have something on my fucking table over here, and this track was just recently put out with KitKylie not long ago. I always feel like it was like years ago whenever I put out a new song and then the other song is just immediately years old. But just 2 months ago, we put out this track. This is Degenerate by Casual Pharaoh featuring KitKylie. I really enjoyed doing this one. This is produced by Epik the Don. I'm going to be working a little more closely with him in the future. I believe we're going to be doing a couple Discord conversations, things like that. And then, working on some fully original things. Most of the things I have from him were just sent to me like, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? And then, I did songs to the ones I liked. So this is Degenerate by Casual Pharaoh featuring KitKylie. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to use this opportunity to smoke a little bit. Like, that's something new.
Always getting lost in the process. I saw it for a minute, it was clear. My thoughts are getting tossed in with nonsense. Lost me the plot, and what I found was fear. Always getting lost in the process. I saw it for a minute, it was clear. My thoughts are getting tossed and with nonsense, lost in the
might
plot.
rhyme.
What I found was fear. Almost like I'm Bob Ross getting lost in the pics. Find some happy little trees and get lost in the sticks. But the problem with this is the problems persist. Their existence insisting on hindering shit. So the missions dismiss them, don't let them exist. And a mission like this is as real as it gets.
Cheers,
Fibonacci
everybody.
could not see a truer sequence. 8, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1 at the spiral's true end. Degenerating in my mind now, starting to slide down till I find out that the climb up is a climb out. So I say I'm done with the climb now. When I stretch my wings, fucking fly out. Off a mezzanine, I was hellbound. I'm ascended to heaven with foul sound. I said it, I meant it, I'm outbound. But in efforts to outreach the top clouds, I forgot that my wings just wax now. And I'm melting and falling straight back down. And the spiral continues, and that's how. 8, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1. And I black out, like, I black out. Always getting lost in the process. I saw it for a minute, it was clear. My thoughts are getting tossed in with nonsense. Lost me the plot, and what I found was fear. Always getting lost in the process. I saw it for a minute, it was clear. My thoughts are getting tossed in with nonsense. Lost me the plot, and what I found was fear. I awake and my eyes snap wide. I've only had me a second, synapses just fired. But I have to be back at it, the world doesn't tire. So I'm attacking this path battered and picking up the wire. Trying to make me some better wings, I'm a natural flyer. Got my mind set on destiny, so my heart set on fire. Set myself to the task and let the panic expire. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, accelerate, it fuels me with ire. Rage is the bellows that fuels my mind when I'm mellow. And stokes the flames to a level to rise from aim at a shovel. This billet into a blade, this metal forged out of metal. The world made me this way, the blacksmith was the devil. When the anger wins, let the pain begin. And mutilated skin demons leash within. So now I got bat wings on my back and shit. Literally back to something and I crash again. I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking accidents. 8, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1. And I'm back to end. Always getting lost.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
I saw it for a minute, it was clear.
This is Casual
My thoughts are
Pharaoh.
getting tossed in with nonsense. Lost me the plot, and what I found was fear. Always getting lost in the process. I saw it for a minute, it was clear. My thoughts are getting tossed in with nonsense. Lost me the plot, and what I found was fear.
With the sequence unleashed, every reason to reach for the rare golden mean is achieved. But the spiral continues to elevate or end you in everything that you believe. So if waiting for something, stop waiting, that's nothing. Start hunting for the actual need. Cause lost in complacency or giving it agency starts the degenerating. You can die lying, acting, or live striving, fighting back. Live taking orders, let it end, bend till your sanity snaps. Don't engage in a deal you can never rehash. Being embroiled on bullshit on others' behalf. You got this one timeline, it doesn't relapse. You do you and stay true to your proper path. Fake fucks, wake up and learn a valuable lesson. The spiral don't give a damn about you or your brethren. It only makes demands, it doesn't barter with peasants. 8, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1, 0 when you finally ended.
It's finally hitting.
Always getting lost in the process. I saw it for a minute, it was clear. My thoughts are getting tossed in with nonsense. Lost me the plot, and what I found was fear. Always getting lost in the process. I saw it for a minute, it was clear. My thoughts are getting tossed in with nonsense. Lost me the plot, and what I found was fear. Always getting lost in the process. I saw it for a minute, it was clear. My thoughts are getting tossed in with nonsense. Lost me the plot, and what I found was fear.
That was Casual Pharaoh's Degenerate, produced by Epik the Don, featuring KitKylie. So, I really feel like with this song, working on it, the main thing for me was the instrumental in lending itself so heavily toward like what I wanted to write about. It basically just kind of jumped out at me. Everything I wanted to write about was already right there. So, from an artist point of view, I'm not going to sit and review my song, but I can tell you guys at least like how I felt looking at it, you know, give a different perspective. Some people might be interested in that. Like when I was essentially assessing all the different instrumentals he sent, it was like that one I immediately set aside because I knew right away. There's a few other ones, one that you're working on me with right now, that immediately jumped out. They immediately, I just knew, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do with this song. Done. And then went from there. The only thing I didn't know with that one was exactly how I was going to do the chorus, which direction I wanted to go with it. I had a few different ideas, some of which involved a heavier sound, things like that. But then we settled on Kylie doing it because obviously as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, yeah, I think this is exactly what the song needs. So, yeah, P. Ben, absolutely. This is Bordello Jello. That's what we're rocking today. So
and Purple Dream in the other items.
Oh, nice. We have Purple Dream over on deck right now. in a
flower.
Sherlock. So, this new format, what do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think of this new format? This is kind of the new shit. I'm doing a very loose review. It's not, I don't even want to call it a review show because we're not really reviewing. It's just like our opinions, honestly.
Music podcast,
Yeah.
I guess.
Slightly, a little bit, with performances. I'm going to do live performances throughout. Again, we threw some in. Tell me what you want to hear. And of the songs that I normally play on here, if you've been around, and or just songs that are on my channel, if you know the channel. If you're here and you're completely new, shout out to you. Thanks for fucking checking out something that you don't know about. It's Casual Pharaoh right here. This is KitKylie, and we create kick-ass music for people to listen to, and that's what we try and do. So,
Mostly him.
yeah, whatever. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to get into another really fucking good song from Vigilant the Misfit. And so this one I have listened to before, but I think it's like pretty appropriate that I play it. I felt like it was a really good track. Yeah, so this song is Malice in Chains, I believe it's called. I can't find it on the list right. Oh, it's right there. All right. So this song is Malice in Chains featuring Reflection. These are all local artists in the what does it say here? It says they're in Pueblo and Denver area. Okay, so
Colorado.
they are local to. I was reading their thing. Sorry, that might have been confusing.
It's
they're
also at the bottom.
yeah.
I read it a couple times. in
So
different spots.
this is Malice in Chains by Vigilant the Misfit featuring Reflection. If you guys have probably heard this one before, if you haven't, just kind of like we've been doing. Give me your opinion. What do you think? And let's go from there. I've also played Mushmouth before, and you know what? I
think we played Wormwood once as well.
Yeah, I don't know if we
That
did or
was a
not, but
while
I think
back.
so. But you know what? Instead of playing Malice in Chains, I've decided I'm going to play a new track because I really want to listen to something I haven't heard before and give a good opinion on that. So we're going to listen to this song called Novocaine Cowboy. It just jumped out at me. I'm like, all right, whatever, Novocaine Cowboy. Let's listen to this.
Title. I like it.
Yeah, I don't know which direction he's going to go with the instrumental. So this is Novocaine Cowboy by the way, shout out to Reflection. Shout out to Vigilant the Misfit. Those guys kick ass in, making music, doing shit, and just doing it for the music. They don't. Vigilant, I know he doesn't do it for the money at all. He does it for, the love of hip hop. That's why he does it. He works multiple jobs and kicks ass doing it, everything he does. So shout out to that guy. Vigilant the Misfit, you kick ass. This is Novocaine Cowboy by just Vigilant the Misfit. So that's not what I expected from the beat at all.
I did not expect that.
Yeah. We're going on an adventure.
I'm like, suck it, I don't feel nothing. I don't even hear what they say if they say something. Numbness, like I don't know what love is or what hate is, day-to-day function. I'm like, suck it, I don't feel nothing. I don't even hear what they say if they say something. Numbness, like I don't know what love is or what hate is, day-to-day function.
Yeah.
It's like the ends of my nerves got burned. It's a gift and a curse, too numb to be disturbed. It's like the ends of my nerves got burned. It's a gift and a curse, too numb to be disturbed. Mad dog expression, let me bring the tension. Ice in my veins, so cold in my direction. Rude
Fuck
nose
yeah,
alone,
shout
I
out
can't
to
extend it
Michigan.
for the friendship. More like who is you with the look apprehensive. Used to be the nice guy, now I'm more
Shout out to
selective.
Ernie, I'm glad you like it.
Personal, no need to get
I'm into this
defensive.
format too.
Even if you do,
Kinda
I
nice
don't
to
care.
sit
No
and chill
regard,
for a
feel your
second.
ego get harmed with my own brand of charm. Chip on my shoulder, paralyzed heart. Hard to crack the shell, reinforced by the scars. See it in my eye, you don't need clairvoyance. I practice patience, you should practice some avoidance. Stab me with the skull and crossbones like some poison. See lips moving on faces, no voices. Grown ass man, so you never see me toying around. I'm new to the touch, without a doubt. I'm like, suck it, I don't feel nothing. I don't even hear what they
Fuck
say
yeah.
if they say something.
No.
This
is not what I expected. Fucking great.
Day-to-day function. I'm like, suck it, I don't feel nothing. I don't even hear what they say if they say something. Numbness, like I don't know what love is or what hate is. Day-to-day function. I don't feel any challenges. I feel like paralysis from the neck up. You can miss me, bitch, please. I'm beyond the 16, like hood rats in high school with the sleazy striptease. Diarrhea of a Novocaine Cowboy, not a madman. Me being detached is more than just a hashtag. Apathetic, no worse, no better. Iron in my heart with the whole dead center. And now my family doesn't understand me. My lady doesn't get me. My presence is distressing. I'm surprised she hasn't left me. I'm froze, roam alone, apparition in the shadows like technique. No reaction as society collapses. The city's in ruin, chaos takes advantage. No emotion, it's lost to me. It's like I'm self-medicated, practicing anesthesiology. I'm like, suck it, I don't feel nothing. I don't even hear what they say if they
Good
say
shit.
something. Numbness, like I don't know what love is or what hate is. Day-to-day function. I'm like, suck it, I don't feel nothing. I don't even hear what they say if they say something. Numbness, like I don't know what love is or what hate is. Day-to-day function. Stand up for nothing at all, then you fall for anything. Understood, can't believe what they're selling me. Let's creak on the brain till it spits me. When I see the world in the screen, then it's with
Yeah, I agree. Very straightforward, like, he hits the right on. That's where you get that boom bap rap style, you know. Good shit.
Never got everybody so full like a psychopath serial killer. No blood pool, no trace of the rage, not one clue. Slip through the fences like a lesson straight from Sun Tzu. Don't relate, it's okay, not just you. Besides, I kick it with the crew, all known too. I'm like, suck it, I don't feel nothing. I don't even hear what they say if they say something. Numbness, like I don't know what love is or what hate is. Day-to-day function. I'm like, suck it, I don't feel nothing. I don't even hear what they say if they say something. Numbness, like I don't know what love is or what hate is. Day-to-day function. It's like the ends of my nerves got burned. It's a gift and a curse, too numb to be disturbed. It's like the ends of my nerves got burned. It's a gift and a curse, too numb to be disturbed.
Another straightforward track, Novocaine Cowboy by Vigilant the Misfit. So I see we got some shit in here already. Ernie saying he like old school flow, right there, nice little old flow. Yeah, absolutely, I agree completely. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like that's what I like so much about that style of rap. It's formatted to give you straightforward information. Like that song, I thought it was gonna be about something completely different. Right. Most rappers, a song called Novocaine Cowboy would be about getting high. And that was not at all what that song was about, obviously. I mean, if you listen to the lyrics, you heard what he was talking about. That shit was... I liked it a lot. I thought it was straightforward. Like, I think I liked that a little bit better than the last track we just listened to even. And I liked the last track we listened... By him, I mean to say, not the last track, just period. But, like, the last track we listened to off this album, Squatter, by the way, it's out now. You can get it for free or buy the album. That's basically like your, you know... given a donation or something, because I'm pretty sure you can download this for free. But yeah, good shit. That is another great track. Personally, Novocaine Cowboy was, yeah, I really liked it. It was longer than the other one by quite a bit, but he just delivered a very straightforward message that you don't hear a lot, and I definitely didn't expect from Novocaine Cowboy. I think that's the thing that I'm liking most about it, is like I just really didn't expect that, and it was good. Yeah, deep. Absolutely. So, next up, we got to go Casual Pharaoh again. But first, do you have any specific thoughts on that track? And also, here's a little more Bordello Jello.
I mean, basically, I agree. Everything sounded really good. I really didn't expect like the dark kind of like beat, you know,
right,
with that type of titling and everything.
Exactly.
So it really did kind of like. It got that shock value right away too. So, but it was definitely a really good track. I liked where he went with, you know, kind of the repetitive chorus and things like that. That sounded really good with that beat style. Yeah, I agree. I enjoyed it as well.
He hit it really straightforward on that. I felt like it was, yeah, and you were dead on. It just seems like that bit of. Yeah, going into it it's called Novocaine Cowboy, and then having your brain just not go the direction that he was thinking at all with it. It's nice shock value, and I appreciate that kind of shit. So, all right, next up, we're going to do some Casual Pharaoh here. Let's see. It looks like we had some people say... a monster, gummy bear. Okay. So, we'll definitely get into those tracks throughout the night. It's been P. Ben seems to, I don't know if he's necessarily saying a full-on request, but he has at least the first person to make mention of songs that I do live. So,
actually, I did see Ernie say Gummy Bear up.
okay, so we have 2 for Gummy Bear right now.
Yep.
Gummy Bear is
Had a
sitting
couple
firmly in first place for the songs that I'm going to perform next. What we're going to do, though, right now, play you a song from yours truly, Casual Pharaoh, and I think we're going to go a little further back. I'm going to play something a little bit older.
Yeah, it also looks like we had kind of a third vote via emoji by
Okay.
Rick Rocks.
Oh, okay. What did I miss? Oh, for Gummy Bear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 votes so far for Gummy Bear.
So definitely the next track I'll be doing live is Gummy Bear. Yeah, Novocaine Cowboy, that was P. Ben. If you're interested, that is the dude that, if you go on my page, Read Between the Bars, that's actually what I'm going to play now, is Read Between the Bars, which is Casual Pharaoh featuring Vigilant the Misfit, produced by Pimpin Mufasa. We did it in one night. I didn't do a perfect job mixing and mastering or anything like that, but we did the song in one night, and there was something about the energy to the song and doing it in that like quick, fast-paced format that like no one was trying to rush. We just, everything kind of flew by. I was like, yeah. And in hindsight, you want to look back and be like, well, maybe I should have spent a couple more hours going over this or that, but yeah, I'm not in any way mad about what we put out. So this is Read Between the Bars by Vigilant the Misfit. That is who wrote Novocaine Cowboy. We are doing more tracks together in the future. He actually has sent me an instrumental that I totally forgot about it a long time ago, and he ended up putting the song out, which props to you, because that's exactly what I do too. If someone doesn't do a song quick enough, you got to just put it out. You can't wait. But I didn't even see it, so my bad. But I'm sending him more instrumentals. He's sending me some instrumentals. I'm going to be on his next album. He's going to be on this coming up, album that I'm doing. So this is Read Between the Bars by Casual Pharaoh featuring Vigilant the Misfit, produced by Pimpin Mufasa.
This is THC Records production.
And I'm about to say it again.
Casual Pharaoh,
'Cause I
produced
always
by
forget
Pimpin
that I do this
Mufasa,
shit.
featuring Vigilant the Misfit. Read between the bars.
We're above you and below. Read between the bars, better act like you know. Panoramic viewpoint, not narrow. See through the eyes of a king and a pharaoh. We're above you and below. Read between the bars, better act like you know. Panoramic viewpoint,
Mixed and mastered by
through the eyes of a king and a pharaoh. Himalaya high point, hear how the rhyme forms. So fucking nuts, so tongue pro psycho. See my enemy, yo, worse than a fake rib. Lawnmower man, cut the top off a snakehead. Spotting a possum, pussy, play dead like the dab. Hip hop reanimation, well adjusted mental patience. Swim with the ills, body rock, electro shock, for real. Don't kneel out of faith, entourage and rage. I'm in this hippopotamus heavyweight. Nothing funny, sonny, I don't hesitate. Constructed calm with combos to devastate. Pharaoh, lock it in. Not to give the gibberish, to give the gab, a whole lot to give. Heavy mental slip now, without the mask on top to the tick, tick, tock, time to get lost. We're above you and below. Read between the bars, better act like you know. Panoramic viewpoint, not narrow. See through the eyes of a king and a pharaoh. We're above you and below. Read between the bars, better act like you know. Panoramic viewpoint, not narrow. See through the eyes of a king and a pharaoh.
Speaking of some animals, come heavy as elephants, bashing apart the stage cause you fake fucks irrelevant. They stay out, I went hella in, fell and sent embellishment to herald your development, enveloped in my hell again. Casual Pharaoh's malevolent, aptitude for malevolence, it turns those benevolent from the path of benevolence. Evil reigns on the set again, heaven's corpses of heavens, and heat high on the battlements, heroes die and the devil is back. Wings on my back and shit massacres what I'm mastering, mastery of my masters, and monster out of a simpleton. Monster made me a master and more to an assassin and be headed the bastards of blasphemous curs and heretics. Speak ill of the illnesses, ill-advised when you're ill-equipped. I'm leadership and fear in a concoction known as villainous. Goods too frail to deal with this gift of the gab and grittiness from the lips of the Casual Pharaoh and the homie Vigilance.
We're above you and below. Read between the bars, better act like you know. Panoramic viewpoint, not narrow. See through the eyes of a king and a pharaoh. We're above you and below. Read between the bars, better act like you know. Panoramic viewpoint, not narrow. See through the eyes of a king and a pharaoh.
That was Casual Pharaoh, Read Between the Bars, featuring Vigilant the Misfit. That track, it's a good time. Like I said, we had kind of an infectious energy that went about getting that song done. So, yeah. Yeah, give myself a shitty little toot here. That song is available for purchase and is out. So if you really like it and don't want to have to wait for YouTube loading and bullshit like that, go ahead and just, fucking buy it for yourself. Enjoy it. It's good. It's a good present for yourself. Very cheap. Very cheap. Cheaper than a candy bar, man. Anyway, my bars are cheaper than candy bars. That hurts a little bit.
Say
But oh well.
inexpensive. It makes it sound
Cheaper. Yeah. I suppose they're as inexpensive.
makes
My
it
bars
sound
are
a little bit more
are
bougie.
yeah. My bars are like they're more inexpensive than a candy bar. So enjoy that. Anyway.
That is affordable.
Yeah, my shit is affordable. You can be poor and afford the fuck out of my music. That's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the next fucking track. The next thing that we're gonna be doing is definitely a song by a good friend of mine and also an artist who is from the Virgin Islands. He went over. He moved to Minnesota. That's where we met. Obviously, I was back in Minnesota a while ago. I say a while ago, like fucking years ago. But this is Young Drama, and we're going to be playing a couple songs. Well, not a couple, but we're going to be playing a song right now from him. And it's going to be just his track. I'm going to see if there's one that I have, like, never played before on here. So... Okay, so that's the one. I've probably played it before, but a lot of that other shit is like really old, and I doubt he'd want me to play to super really old shit. But anyway, this is Young Drama. I'm gonna be playing a track in just a second here. We have. So he's got Nah Love We. It's a trap style song, it says here. And then we've got Do It Myself. I personally enjoy Do It Myself, so yeah. I'm just getting messages from people in small crises. All right, we're gonna do Nah Love We, because I don't know if I've actually listened to this track, so Young Drama. Nah Love We.
It's gonna be okay, oh, it's gonna be okay. I will burn a shot at you, so it's gonna be okay. I can't trust these niggas, dog me one who die. I can't trust these niggas, dog me one who die. Hope I live to see my nigga, them a touch a milli. Hope I live to see my nigga, them a touch a milli. I don't trust these niggas, nah don't cuff they die. Fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches, cause they not love we. Struggle situations trying to reach our destination. Revelations from the patience turn to motivation. Refrain from slaving, fuck maintaining, I'm trying to be greater. Smoking gas for the stress, getting bread on the daily. Reinvest my dough. I'm politicking, I'm on a mission trying to get more. Got them bitches thirsty soon as the squad hit.
Young Drama. Nah Love We.
Came up, I can see they face for sure. I can see them faces, I can see them faces. She tryna have my baby, but she not love it. Got me ballin' on the edge for me and my team. I profit just to purchase hustle, you know what I mean. It's gonna be okay, oh, it's gonna be okay. I will burn a shot at you, so it's gonna be okay. I can't trust these niggas, dog me one who die. I can't trust these niggas, dog me one who die. Hope I live to see my nigga, them a touch a milli. Hope I live to see my nigga, them a touch a milli. I don't trust these niggas, nah don't rip they die. Fuck these niggas,
We'll probably play Rip to close the show out. Like performance.
Trapping every day, I wonder why these niggas hate me. I got eyes all upon me, pussy come and take
Coughing
me.
right into the mic again,
Taking
'cause I'm
trips to
smart.
different states, and nigga, he can't do that. Couldn't win and cop the foreign, but I cop that Cuban. Watch the dirty money up whenever babe need it. Flip and make a couple
shutouts and then back classes, session school bell a ring. I could take you to St. Thomas and fucking the islands. You gon' run and tell your girl that she gon' wanna try some. It's gon' be okay, okay, oh, it's gon' be okay. I will burn a shot at you, so it's gon' be okay. I can't trust these niggas, dog me one who died. I can't trust these niggas, dog me one who died. Hope I live to see my nigga, them a touch a milli. Hope I live to see my nigga, them a touch a milli. God don't trust these niggas, nah don't cuff their daddy. Fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches, cause they not love we.
That was Young Drama, Nah Love We. We're going to do It Myself later on for sure. So my thoughts personally, yeah, he hit that island flow right at the end. He's got a few songs where he goes just all in and does some crazy shit. I really like it when he utilizes his island shit, but he says a lot of people can't understand what he's saying, and like I get that, but I fully appreciate accents, you know. If that's how you actually sound, that's how I think you should sound when you're, you know, fucking doing shit. But he's had to live that dual life because people just couldn't understand him in like stateside and shit. So you got to adapt, and he did that and killed it. And I would rather other people adapted to him, you know, understand what he's saying and just get to keep speaking the way he speaks. Speaking English, I can understand it perfectly fine. He's speaking perfectly plain. But yeah, some people are just, it sounds slightly different, so fuck it. But yeah, I agree. The island flow there, he kind of hit it in. Oh shit, you worked in the Virgin Islands? That was probably fucking awesome. The Virgin Islands are fucking gorgeous. So yeah, I was trying to see. Damn, he's putting a lot of shit here, but he has this song way back in the day that he did, way before me and him even dropped a song. Yeah. He did a remix to this song called James Bond, and I always thought that the shit he did and the beat and everything was fucking, you know, on point. But that was 6 years ago, everybody. So a lot changes in 6 years. The game changes in 6 years. So definitely styles change. Anyway, next song we're gonna get into is gonna be a track from. Well, I'll do a live song actually. Fuck it. Yeah. You want to do Gummy Bear? You guys want, like, we got voted Gummy Bear, so let's fucking do Gummy Bear, yeah? Yeah. That'd make the most sense. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Let's get Gummy Bear going. Adrian Adonis produced this beat. I just put the song out for like fair use purposes, all that. I don't own the rights to the beat. It's his beat. He knows that. I'm not making any money off this whatsoever. But shout out to that fucking producer because he kills it. And I have purchased beats from him, things like that. So he knows his way around, you know, an MPC and probably a keyboard, piano, all those things because he definitely kills it. Let's go. Gummy Bear. The seated edition. For everybody who's been here before, you're like, oh shit, this is completely brand new. And everyone else is like, why are they so lazy? Why are they just sitting down? It's the new shit. Gummy bear, gummy bear, gummy bear.
That shit.
Gummy bear, gummy bear, gummy bear.
With a couple lasting drips.
Gummy bear, gummy bear.
This is the sky with diamonds.
Gummy bear, gummy bear.
I'm about to take a fantastic trip.
Say take it slow when you journey down the rabbit hole. I catapult, not an anecdote. I'm manic, so I can't expose a little more than I can let go. Stand up for the standard issue, can't impose it manifold. Take an issue with the system, but I can't explode. Get a little in my system till I can't invoke. I'm a menace though, my pen is so venom soaked. Hit them with a bit of wit and they can't let go. Whittle them down to the center so they wanna see what they can at home. Expand the zone, put the strand in the center of the danger zone. And it's 5 hours until all the effects are gone. You're next to bone, do your best to accept the flow. Cause the divide is a ride on a spectacle. Through your mind while it binds with the chemical. You done it, you did it, it's until it's finished. You have to admit that this here is a pleasant stroll. A nibble deliciously invoke visions. We all have to witness these mentally just to take control. Get it all back, let the world unfold. Get your mind back under control. Then you reach into the bag and you grab some more like gummy bear, gummy bear, gummy bear, gummy bear.
That shit.
Gummy bear, gummy bear, gummy bear.
With a couple less than drip.
Gummy bear, gummy bear.
Lucy's in the sky with diamonds.
Gummy bear, gummy bear.
I'm about to take a fantastic trip.
I don't know what I look like, and I don't know what I'm feeling. I just know that I took like enough G's to hit the ceiling. UMMYES. I do know that I'm chillin', and I confess I ingest far more than I had needed. I superseded supernatural. I was about to break the ceiling. Now I'm feeling super bashful. My ego has receded. I was feeling like an asshole, maybe actually conceited. Now I'm feeling like an animal, quite capable of bleeding. The feeling that I'm feeling is quite tangible. I can live with distinct. Other things are quite manageable. I can live with distinct. Other things I can't handle, so I can get me back in control of my manifold. Man up the battlements, then let my cannons go. I'm on a battleship that I must keep afloat. I got the leadership, I got the gummy, so every battle is going so wonderful. What could it hurt me to just have a couple more? Reach in my pocket and find where the gummies stowed. Access the address, then digest those gummies. Hold, pop a couple down the hatch and leave the battle alone. Gummy bear, gummy bear, gummy bear, gummy bear.
That shit.
Gummy bear, gummy bear, gummy bear.
With a couple less than drip.
Gummy bear, gummy bear.
Lucy's in the sky with diamonds.
Gummy bear, gummy bear. About to take a fantastic trip.
These gummies, they want me to see something funny. They shift and they shatter perception.
KitKylie.
Ebbing and flowing, these bears are pouring and begging that I just ingest them.
Go. Gummy bear, gummy bear, gummy bear, gummy bear.
Eat that shit.
Gummy bear, gummy bear, gummy bear.
With a couple less than drip.
Gummy bear, gummy bear.
Lucy's in the sky with diamonds.
Gummy bear, gummy bear. I'm about to take a fantastic trip. The song won that time.
It does.
That was... I stumbled a little bit on that. My mouth got a little bit dry, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. But it was a good time anyway. I had fun with it. You get the fucking gist. It's a fun song anyway. All right, so next up, the homeboy Warp Whistle sent another track, and we are going to delve into that and see what he sent for us. This is another demo. I feel pretty fucking like fortunate to get all this like really exclusive music. Like it's not out officially anywhere, but he's having me show you guys, so you know you're a pretty blessed audience as far as just getting to hear shit that's as underground as underground gets. People want to say like, oh, you listen to underground music? You're like, I listen to music that's not even fucking out. Fuck yeah. All right, everybody. Let's get this. By the way, I love the gummy bear, gummy bear, gummy bear, and then plate, and then shit emoji. Like, eat that shit. That's fucking hilarious. I don't do shit with emojis other than I throw a bat at the beginning of all my shit. I occasionally throw a couple more out there that I'm, like, slightly familiar with, but that's good shit. Well translated. All right, let's get into this. This is the one that I was like, it's Warper, and it says that, but we'll find out what it actually is in just a second here. Yeah, it's Warper. I wasn't wrong. It is Warper. It's Warp with like 3 R's at the end, literally. It's Warp E, 3 R's at the end. Warper, then an extra 2. Warper, you know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. This is another demo track, and yeah, looking at the waveform, it does not look like the other. So, all right. Warp Whistle, Warper. I gotta admit, right now, I'm getting a really, really, really Genesis vibe. I can feel, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, it reminds me a little bit of like Final Fantasy-esque music. Like Legends
not mad
of
at it.
Dragoon has kind of a soundtrack like this. Like it.
Warp Whistle, Warper.
The sentiments dying with time like a bribe. Elements tried to refine what's the vibe. I cannot speak, no, my tongue has been tied. All of this work that I do, no reply. I don't need walkthrough, I'm throwing the guide. This will make me weaker, so I stay inside. Am I alive? Am I growing with time? Or halting goodbyes? Choosing no sides.
This is Warp Whistle, Warper.
Never, they say that they hate me, I get it. The sentiment change with the weather. The feeling is much as suspected. Nothing to bless it, nothing to curse. Striving for mileage to see it rebirth. Denying the science, arriving a hearse. The timing of violence is set an alert.
Yeah, what's new? Those days your face was never caught up inside the loop, just playing another tower. Talking about the shit is easy, you just pick and choose. And I'll be toasted, go through the motion. You see the time on the clock just going. Days late to the past, at the focus. You can never understand, you still on the surface. And I get high when I get low, so I don't know. Like the road, you stretch the walls, yeah, you stretch the dough. Trying to make another last until the morning.
Trying to find who that second verse there was a feature. And I'm trying to find the name. He told me.
Sentiment.
I think that's what it was. That was.
Said it right after the song.
Okay. Yeah. So that second artist was Sentiment. I gotta be completely honest, straight out the gate. Was not a fan whatsoever of the second verse.
I couldn't really.
He wasn't enunciating words. That's exactly the kind of shit that I like to talk about. Like, that is mumble music, and I'm not gonna sit here and you know, fuck around and be like, oh, I thought that was great. I did not like that at all. Not the whole song. I actually thought that the first half, Warp Whistle's part, his rendition, even the, you know, the singing punk vibe and everything he did up until the other artist came in, I can't understand half of what they're saying. And it's for them literally trying to have that kind of a sound. I don't like that kind of bastardization of my art form. Like, you're literally mumbling and slurring. We can't understand half of what you're saying. The point of this art form is to deliver lyrics to people's ears so they can hear and get a message of some kind, even if it's just fucking dance and have a good time, you know. I didn't get shit from that. So, second half of it, couldn't stand it at all. First half of it, actually thought it was really pleasant. I really liked the instrumental. I thought that it had a nice, the piano was really steady, straightforward. It kind of walks you literally through the song while you're listening to it. He had a real syncopated flow. Warp Whistle. I'm not even going to talk about the other artist. I said what I said. That's there. You know, don't at me. Fucking Warp Whistle, though, great job on that track. Maybe, in my opinion, since that's a demo, maybe get somebody else on it. I don't know. If you're into that kind of thing, then that's entirely up to you. And that's you know, everybody has their own opinion. But I feel like it really, really degrades the song, in my opinion. I can't understand what he's saying. I listen to super fast rap all the time. That was not the case. That was literally just somebody like, let me know your opinions. Like, yeah. So let me know your guys' opinions. Be honest. Like, I don't, you know, if I'm being over the top, I suppose I could take it back a bit, but I don't mean take it back, just pull it in a little bit. But when I hear music like that, I feel disrespected in my art form. So, if he doesn't call himself a rapper, whatever that genre of music is, then I'm just not into that genre of music. And then I've seen it from an incorrect perspective. But that's my whole take on it. I think I'm done saying more on Warper. Good job, Warp Whistle. I feel like he made the beat. I feel like Warp Whistle, made the instrumental and delivered a pretty straightforward, decent track with a pretty straightforward message. But then you got kind of some mumble stuff going on afterwards. I don't know what the fuck that was. But your thoughts, Kit?
Basically the same. I really did like the beginning. I liked how it, you know, kind of like slowly came in with the beat, with the piano, all that kind of stuff, the way it kind of builds, in reference to, you know, other beats that we've seen Warp Whistle do and other artists that we've talked about today. So I really liked that. I really liked the sound of it and everything. And again, the only thing I can really say, I'm not a rapper. This isn't my art, so, you know, that's not where I would, you know, go. But right. I understand where you're coming from. And I personally would just say I couldn't understand the lyrics. So to me, that wouldn't be something I'd want to listen to, just because I don't know what it is.
Rick put forth a decent point. He says, was that more emo than mumble? Maybe.
It might be a thing. We don't. I mean,
there was definitely.
There's new music all the time, new genres, new different things all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, there definitely was. Yeah. there was some things going on in there where I just couldn't understand the lyrics. And again, I'm one who I appreciate accents. That wasn't an accent. That had nothing to do with an accent. That was, they intentionally wanted to deliver the lyrics in, a lackadaisical manner where they're bringing it forward. I mean, not all of it was necessarily mumbly, but some of it was definitely slurred to a point where I couldn't understand it. Decently sharp ear for this kind of stuff. But anyway, it's just one of those things where, yeah, I think that the song could have been better without that artist. Again, good job on the rest of it, Warp Whistle. Good track, and I'm looking forward to us doing our songs together in the future. We'll deliver something crazy, unique, and kick ass and fucking knock it out of the park. So that was Warper by Warp Whistle. Really, I think that's the first song where there's been any real controversy for me that I've played on here. I'm very open-minded to all forms of art and music and everything, but I just didn't feel like there was talent behind it. I didn't feel like I was even listening to something where if I decode what he's kind of slurring at me, I'm going to hear some great lyrics. It wasn't that at all. It was just kind of, if I was Warp Whistle, I'd be a little bit upset if somebody sent me that track. They're like, that's what you're putting on my instrumental? Okay. But, so next up, we're going to get into a Casual Pharaoh song. And I'm pretty pleased with how this track turned out. It's one of those songs where you go through a lot of shit, you see a lot of shit, and while you don't want to say everything, you want to still at least kind of get it out and let people know the basically like the soft end or the the cliff notes, the fucking shortened version. So this is the Dark Closes. I actually do perform this one live normally, but right now with this kind of format, I think this is one where I'd like to play it and let you guys listen to it. If you have, want to go on YouTube and the lyrics are on the video. I always post the lyric videos right now until I get some better videographers and things like that around where we can actually shoot some legitimate music videos that I'm happy with and want to put out. So right now I'm going to be playing the Dark Closes, the official lyrics video from my page, and just let me know what you think. The dark closes. You know where hope is. Blood stains on the pavement, the color of dead roses. The dark closes. You lose focus. Life's wasted and patient, devoured by doubt's locust. The dark closes. I put my mind in a vice and won't relinquish it. The system's all out of advice. Breeds delinquency, the beast in me gets lost in the right. Make me kill, repeat, and decency starts lagging behind. But there's no mystery, the system wants control of our minds. Well, money making things a product of the plan they designed. A conquered agency, enfeeblement to fetal aligns. The new humanity, well, I'll no longer stand on my line. Or constant damaging, I'm back in the battle, refusing to lose. I'm snapping these cattle right out of confusion. Learn what you can, most of life's an illusion. They can blood, man, I brought the infusion. Needle and arm, I come to inject them with intellect antibody. I call it mental self-defense. Rick Ross,
People
not
in
yet.
control, well, they're my exact opposite. They're needle in your veins to train a bunch of damn phlebotomists. I come to offer you opulence at the very least.
If it was
comments,
recently,
and
not
I
yet.
strongly hope the weakness dies alive in my constituents.
The dark closes. You know where hope is. Blood stains on the pavement. The color of dead roses. The dark closes. You lose focus. Life's wasted patience. Devoured by doubt's locust. The dark and dumb is closing in. I think it's coming after me. Attracted to my opposition. Friction sparks a flame in me. And dangerously it climbs until it finds my mind and starts to heat. Fluidity of thought and pot of head from it to boiling. To toiling with pens and pages. Trying to write the brightest thing. A line of molten light divides into a blade for conquering. The dark and dumb with brightest might. I stand and fight till victory. All was lost but all was given. Trying to brave the greater be. But action is the parent of failure. I don't think that's normal.
Catastrophe. I fight my problems actively. After a life I try to lead, actualizing my legacy and reigning my supremacy. But all of this just ends with me, and I die alone if that's the need. But I'd rather have an army of bright people for bolstering our chances of defeating this ever-growing stupidity. Together we'll shine bright enough to blind the dark and make them see. For intelligence survives, defeat pursues impatiently. The dark closes. You know where hope is.
Blood stains on the pavement, the color of dead roses. The dark closes, you lose focus. Life's wasted and patient, devoured by doubt's locust. The dark closes. The dark closes. You know where hope is. Blood stains on the pavement, dead roses. That was The Dark Closes, produced by Epik the Don. So, what are your thoughts on that track, really? I mean, obviously, you were pretty nearby when I was working on that. But, I mean, because all I can say from my perspective was, in hearing the instrumental, again, that's kind of just, it drew me to wanting to tell a different side of things, and I felt like it was either that or an entirely different direction with that instrumental. I knew right away, though, when it came in with the brass section right in the beginning. That's one where, unlike Rigor Mortis, the brass section is really subtle, but also driving at the same time, where it's kind of the primary melody, but it does it in a way that it's not overpowering or obnoxious in any way. So I knew I wanted to do something great with it, but.
Well, for me, I like the, like you said, the brass coming in and all that stuff, and it kind of reminds me of like an old movie score type, not an old movie like score, but I should say, you know, like a scene from like an old beat cop type of a show where there's, you know, rain coming down and people are, you know, playing jazz music in a club or something. Like a
noir film is what you're describing right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's basically just it kind of paints a picture in my head of that, and then with the lyrics and especially with the chorus, it you know, it could be anything. It could be any kind of thing that you've ever lost. So it's really relatable to anybody, but just as like a visualizing thing, because that's what I do when I listen to music, and I know some other people probably do too.
Absolutely.
You know, I visualize just kind of like I'm saying, a noir film, and maybe somebody got gunned down in the street and it's raining, and you know, so I really like that vibe of the song.
That's good shit. Absolutely. I felt kind of that same thing. I was hearing it a bit more from like the opposite side, not like a beat cop, but like, you know, maybe somebody transporting
like
some contraband.
More talking about, more
yeah, I was thinking more like the opposite side though, like the criminal aspect.
Yeah.
You know, they had shit to ship, things to do, shit to get done, and that's not the direction I went whatsoever. But that's what I heard, like, or saw when I heard it was just kind of this vibe of. Yeah, it's got this, you know,
a mafia love story.
Yeah,
or something
almost like
that.
Also you could see even like just a scene in a speakeasy, that kind of playing and shit. Anyway, that's enough jaw jacking from me. We're gonna get into the next song, and the next song that I'm gonna be playing is a Vigilant the Misfit track, and this is gonna be the last Vigilant the Misfit track of the night that I play. But it is, and I have maybe played it before. We're gonna play Wormwood. I believe we've played it before, but since we're not entirely sure, and everything else on here, but like maybe 2 songs, which both have features, and since I go so far as to say like I want to reach out and make sure like the features are okay with me playing the song. It's on Vigilant's album. He said I could play the album, but. I'm going to go ahead and play Wormwood by Vigilant the Misfit. Enjoy, everybody. Let's see what we think. I'll know right away if we played it. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely.
I think we only played it once.
Did we?
I travel neural pathways, picking through the visuals, electrical impulses, elevated rituals, torn from the typical, exist in the spiritual. From my birth to my burial is critical. I sense other dimensions, I need to see the evidence. Over cameras of another kind, heaven sent. Activity paranormal, hear a bump in the night from the energy immortal. Open up the portal, swallow pills Alice handed me. Going down the rabbit hole, not thinking it can damage me. Jumping in head first, things escalate rapidly. Communicating on the physicality.
Rick Rock's KitKylie doing the background harmonies. Yeah, I think that would have been sick as well.
Calcified psych, no longer blindfold. eccentric in design. Life's a trip to burst through the rift. I don't wanna miss the experience within. I wanna see reality for what it really is. When I lose my grip, I begin to get a glimpse. Life's a trip to burst through the rift.
I enjoy
I don't wanna miss the experience within. I wanna
this
see
vocal
reality for
effect
what it
he's
really
putting on
is.
the
When I lose
secondary
my grip,
vocal.
I begin to get a glimpse. Doing too much. What, when, where, and how is this a vow? Mind blown like a mushroom cloud, tripping over sound waves. Any explanation or description is a downplay. Can't process where my eyesight's telling me inanimate objects.
So that it's not
animated to
Bordello
the
Zello.
belly. What the fuck? Where's my friend reality? Maneuver through a sick design, kaleidoscope of colors. Everything's liquefied. I guess I found the door request for some intervention. Watch what you ask for. You just
Yeah.
might get it. I'm trying to ride it out. It's got me by the gemstones on the fringes.
We
of
don't give a
insanity.
fuck.
You're about to let go. As a team, the homies told me take it easy. And you need a strong mentality. Can slide off the deepest end. Brain spark contributes to my psychedelic art. Ayahuasca speaking, not intended for the faint of heart. Life's a trip to burst through the rift. I don't wanna miss the experience within. I wanna see reality for what it really is. When I lose my grip, I begin to get a glimpse. Life's a trip to burst through the rift. I don't wanna miss the experience within. I wanna see reality for what it really is. When I lose my grip, I begin to get a glimpse. I'm tripping, I'm tripping, I'm tripping. I'm tripping, I'm tripping, I'm tripping. Sparking up the synapses, brain overactive. Now I'm coming down, overwhelming this enchantment. I'm going lower, it's like I'm hungover, so I let in the medicine. All day toga, make the face of the Joker. I guess it's expected. Can't go Star Trekking and just land unaffected. Now I'm in the wreckage of reality. Connection has severed. Another mind altered endeavor. Trying to see my center, almost saw helter skelter. It's called tripping balls. I was warned before I entered. Should've had a mentor, never looked into the demon's eye. Behind mine, but that's a story for another time. Life's a trip to burst through the rift. I don't wanna miss the experience within. I wanna see reality for what it really is. When I lose my grip, I begin to get a glimpse. Life's a trip to burst through the rift. I don't wanna miss the experience within. I wanna see reality for what it really is. When I lose my grip, I begin to get a glimpse.
Cookie Monster. That was Wormwood by Vigilant the Misfit. So I definitely enjoyed that track. It was one of those, I don't want to call it like a drug song necessarily, but the content was about elevating the mind via, substances. And so in that case, it was Wormwood, and, that's a hallucinogen. So, yeah, that track was really on point, and I like the way that it bounced. Again, another lo-fi beat on that. That one almost had like a Hong Kong street music vibe on it. Like,
I was gonna say, I really liked where the key change was in that
absolutely
beat. And then it kind of, I don't know exactly what instrument they must have used, but
I want to say sitar, but I think that's absolutely incorrect.
it could be a fucking xylophone. I mean,
well, I'm pretty sure it's actually, I know what it is, but I can't think of the name of the instrument. It's like a square guitar that you either play on the lap or sitting on the ground with picks, like in your hand, that are like hook shaped, and you pluck the strings. I'm almost positive that would be the traditional instrument that's played in, like, for street music in China, or even in some places in Japan that was really prominent. So, but that's kind of like the background vibe I got. But then obviously they just did it. They used it to kind of just legitimately bounce you along in the song. So,
yeah.
Sounds like a down south rap, old school flow from Ernie. Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of one of those tracks where you're like, well, I wonder, which direction is he going to go with this? And then you hear it and you're like, well, he went solidly in one direction that a lot of people wouldn't have gone. Again, that's kind of a thing I like about Vigilant the Misfit. All right, so next up, we are going to do a live track Close that. Looking at what people want. We're gonna do a live track next. Timing issues, echo effect, maybe chorus distracted me at times, but otherwise he liked it. Yeah. So I think on what I was hearing on the chorus was a slightly syncopated, affected vocal to give it like somebody speaking while you're either intoxicated, how they do in movies and shit, you know, the person hearing from, you know, the perspective of the camera. That I think that's what they were going for. I could hear it really clear through my headphones, but they're monitor headphones and shit. So, and the syncopation was completely on in being off, so it didn't distract me as much. But yeah, if that cluttered it all or mixed it all for everybody else, then it would definitely have been distracting. I could see that for sure. Anytime you try and syncopate something, if you aren't doing it correctly, it can absolutely just distract completely. Instead of melding perfectly, it just distracts. So that's one of those things. Anyway, yeah, I enjoyed that track. I thought it was a good time. Maybe not as much as the other tracks of the night, but that was a fucking good one. So let's go ahead for Vigilant the Misfit for his tracks of the night. That was the third one. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and play a song live. And I'm trying to just look really quick through chat and see what the fuck you guys want me to be playing over here. I know you guys want to hear The Road. I've never done that one live because I don't have the instrumental lying around. The fucking I thought the instrumental company went under, but they didn't. They just, you know, do shit completely independently, and I don't see them as much in the locations I go to. So yeah. Well, I guess then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna end the night with rips for sure. I don't think we want to necessarily end the night right at this moment. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do for you guys is a monster was something you guys wanted me to do. I think. Actually, I'm not seeing that. All right, I'm just going ahead and getting distracted myself. I'm going to go ahead and do this other remix. This is Highest in the Room, the Pharaoh remix. This was a Travis Scott song that I went through and I remixed. It's just kind of a fast flow. It's fun. And I have a good time doing it, so. And I'm intrigued to see how we do this sitting down. Smartest boss up in the room. All my thoughts are crystal clear. All you mumble rappers doomed.
It's my voice, homie, I gon' melancholy, holy hell embodied, Roosevelt to Gotti, plastic lake tsunami, catch a break your body, then I'll break your body, Genghis Khan from Gandhi, I will see you sorry as I lead an army that'll crash the party. I'm a paradox, I just got it started, about to kill you motherfuckers with the death blow, next blow, aiming for your chest if you dip low, hands go straight for the flappers on your face, so please don't think you can beat me on the tracks, bro, that's so silly, you're an idiot, thinking you can deal with this casual pharaoh, annihilate everything in my radius, feel the heat of an atheist, rise like I'm a Satanist, you can be hard pressed to find somebody as gauge resist, then let game is this, cause even dead, I still assist, hip-hop with that clear and crisp, lyricism and fearlessness, and inundated in diction, cause it's the rise of a lyricist. Are you hearing this? Fear's peer is a purist. It's 2 tiers of a purelessness, and it's still gonna take a massacre to make you motherfuckers all actually think I'm serious. Smartest balls up in the room, staying sharp between the ears, riding hard until my tomb. Towards success is where I veer. I'm the smartest in the room. All my thoughts are crystal clear. All you mumble rappers doomed. It's my voice you're gonna fear. Yeah, that was Highest in the Room. Short, straight to the point. Got that one rocking. Hitting it up for right now. Anyway, that's one of those songs that I just heard the song like the day it came out and was like, I like that instrumental. Specifically, and so yeah, it was recommended to me, so I was like, okay, I'll click on it. I don't normally do the whole recommendation thing, but let's click on this, especially for an artist that I don't particularly like. Like, I've heard his music before, I'm not a huge fan, but again, I don't go out hating anything like that. It's just I move along, I listen to something else. But that one, I listened to it and was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do this track. Yeah.
yeah, that was highest in the room. So right now, thank you everybody who's here watching, having a good fucking time. I appreciate you all. Right now, we're gonna fucking get into some shit. Right now, I'm gonna play. We just did. Okay, I don't want. Oh yeah. Everyone wanted to hear the road. Okay, we'll get the road played. I heard that from like 3 different people. So come over here and I will play the road. This is VTZ Beats, and the sample they used is "Stairway to Heaven" from Led Zeppelin. No money being transferred anywhere here, so this is just a non-profit enjoy it song. I have too many things open. This is The Road by Casual Pharaoh. 6-year-old track. I hope you guys enjoy it. Humans can or can't breathe liquid. I can't remember.
Casualty, the beast from the west coast at least. I was born then, I'm the fucking Northside king. Strap on my lyrical artillery, long range delivery, straight through your artillery, transpose until you're feeling. Compose a fucking symphony inside your mind realistically with only words and swag. You see the Renaissance man is me, rebirthing verses where the pertinencies are in these others verbally, the most still haven't heard of me. I'm changing that with an urgency, if pops in need of surgery, and I'm on verbal surgery. Everything that you've heard from me is another verbal masterpiece. Even if disaster be around me and it has to be, the industries are needing me. All the shit they leak is so weak, and the shit I bring is Hercules, they obsolete, discreet, not in my fucking formal speech or impeach. And not a single fucking thing you get from me, I'm false superior, so fucking inferiority. What you think? Then my pen was on sabbatical. I'm back with the passion, smashing with lines that's masterful, purposely perfecting my passion. While these flimsy rappers, well, you can't match my lyrical cap. Now watch my rhymes to grow impossible. The height to which I climb beyond colossal, yo. Catastrophic tone when I jump on top of microphone. I'm out the game and right at home, never mess with casual poems. The casual pharaoh, casual poems. I fucking know every song I'm on like it's philosophical. That's questions theological. Will I get an answer? Yes, the answer is improbable. Allow past Venus, my flow is astrological. Down the devil's road, so call me diabolical. Come the way to heaven, the way that you can follow. So while the home, while you still have bones that you can call your own. Destiny's diverted to the path less traveled. The Pharaoh's got home for the throne. I will battle.
Missed it on that. With this new setup, I don't have direct access. It takes me a couple seconds.
How dare you? One entire second.
I apologize. I apologize for that abrupt ending to that track. So, next up, everybody. Let's see here. Making sure I didn't miss this. No, I did not. Can't remember which of these that I like, because we specifically didn't give our opinions on these at all. We just played them and moved on. I think we should play one of them.
I think we played the Ashes one. I can't remember about the other ones.
Yeah, we played all of them. I'm just trying to remember which was the one that I really enjoyed, because I was like, I really enjoyed one of these.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, as of right now, that was, probably one of the last ones that we're going to be playing from me for the night. I'm going to play one more after the next artist that I play. I think we're doing one more from Warp Whistle, one more from me, and then we're going to close out with a live show giving you guys rips. yeah, that's it. Fuck it. So this next track that we're going to get into is going to be Warp Whistle. And we've played it on here before, I'm pretty sure. If we haven't, then, hey, new, exactly, perfect. But I can't remember exactly which ones of these it was. So I'm going to give a quick click. See what we got here. This is Warp Whistle, Kill Switch. I really hope this is the one I like.
This is another demo he sent in too, just in case you guys are wondering. It may not be fully done to look like
Setting it, irrelevant messages. Select the special relics to replenish appendages. They selling in Spanish shit, forensics is spelling it. Bending the setting, get it better than I have ever been. Dilapidation make it all go up though. Up in the fire and the smoke so cutthroat. Up in the wind when it's nothing but dust though. In the end, irrelevant is all that I have ever been. Rising from the mist, my mind begins to twist. Where's the severance? I need a kill switch. Rising from the mist, my mind begins to twist. Where's the severance? I need a kill switch. From all my memories, there's no recipe. Fighting for belief in the belly of the beast, goddamn. Embedded, the structural integrity of thoughts bent dead it. Heading your direction in the whip, so just get it. I don't even need any credit, no. I'm not involved when
Warp
they
Whistle, Kill
call. It's not a loss, no. Spotting on within these walls. I'm about to come home. Rising from the mist, my mind begins to twist. Where's the severance? I need a kill switch. Rising from the mist, my mind begins to twist. Where's the severance? I need a kill switch.
Alright, so this is Warp Whistle, Kill Switch. The track's ending now. It's just fading out, so I feel comfortable speaking over it. Thoughts, KitKylie? Let's go first, please.
I like the fade out. I really liked it. Yeah, I do remember listening to it once before, and I
Yeah.
liked it the first time. I liked it the second time. So, it's really just, it's interesting to me too how he did, like, you know, kind of like his punk style, you know, maybe a little bit on the emo side in this song specifically. But the beat itself is almost like, you could almost hear like a clubhouse type of a,
Yeah.
you know, just kind of like a chill type beat.
Absolutely.
So it was really cool because it made the song like refreshing. It wasn't, you know, too much. It wasn't too dark of a beat for him to be doing that. So I thought that was really cool. Like, you know, it's a place that a lot of people wouldn't think to go on that beat.
Yeah.
And, you know, if he made it, that might have been his intention originally. I don't know for sure. But I just thought it was really a different thing that a lot of people wouldn't have done.
Yeah, Rick Rocks added in the chat, and I should point out. And by the way, thank you for all the love in the in the chat right now from everybody. Ernie, Terry, Rick, everybody who's showing lots of love right now. But Rick said, I just want to add a guitar solo though, and I agree. Like, I feel like a guitar would have been nice in that. You could have gone, you know, acoustic or electric, depending on the way you wanted to go with it. But yeah, I feel like a guitar solo would have been nice, even to just kind of bring it out. Not like no other guitar and then just bring out a solo would have been kind of nice. But I feel like a guitar throughout would have been nice as well. Like, nothing negative. I appreciated the song the way it was. I really did. But yeah, that thought, I agree. Good shit. And yeah, very mellow. Ernie said it definitely was mellow. I like the way that he did the internal rhyme and repetitive rhyme, in that he was lining up rhymes immediately at the beginning. He had a completely different flow at the very beginning of the song, and then transitioned into more of the singing style. And I appreciated the whole thing. I thought it was really good throughout. Definitely not like all of that side of music isn't my huge cup of tea as far as like the things that I would listen to on a daily basis, but it was well done. I heard what he was going for, and I absolutely appreciated it. And in that song specifically, I would listen to that, you know, on the specific day at the right time. I'd pop that on. I'd throw that on. Yeah, absolutely. So that was Kill Switch by Warp Whistle. Next up, everybody, we're going to play A Monster by Casual Pharaoh. I know you guys wanted me to perform it, but it's already, the night's already getting on with. We're going to be ending the show pretty soon here, and I don't want you guys to not hear it. So this last song is just going to be A Monster from my channel, played for you all. So enjoy A Monster created to kill, you know. Casual Pharaoh, let's go. This is A Monster by Casual Pharaoh.
I'm a motherfucking monster. You cannot fuck with the kaiju that sneaks up inside just to fry the whole city. I'm a motherfucking monster. Demolish everything tied to society, provide you no pity. I'm a motherfucking monster. Destroy your comfort through structure, destruction to all of the lives I'm fulfilling. I'm a motherfucking monster. This hazardous IQ that I possess kills you, and I find it perfectly I'm fitting. A motherfucking monster. Through your villages, slaughter and pillage it, natural disaster with a mindset to militant, appetite for destruction with a buffet to fill them in. They can hear I'm bringing the carnage, but are they listening? Even the misses keep missing him. Just visibly swatting, hitting them, only pissing them off as the adrenaline starts kicking in. Viciously victorious, vehemently vile, virulent, vivisect, vapid, vernacular, vibes and arrogant. Ripping more than the plants and rails off of your terraces. Rip right through the terrace with the terror of a terrorist. Perish inside your parish and dealt you kaiju embarrassment. Take it upon myself to bring about your city's apocalypse. The process is that of a monster set here to conquer shit.
I normally do it live, but hey, enjoy.
No way to rewind that. Destruction is on fact, so maybe just get back and let it all paint the black. Fucking monster. You cannot fuck with the kaiju that sneaks up inside just to fry the whole city. I'm a motherfucking monster. Demolish everything tied to society, provide you no form of pity. I'm a motherfucking monster. Destroy your comfort through structure, destruction to all of the lives I'm fulfilling. I'm a motherfucking monster. This hazardous IQ that I possess kills you, and I find it perfectly I'm fitting. A motherfucking monster. Got this flow on lock, just like a locksmith that's spewing toxins, and I'm rare as the Loch Ness monster boxing Sasquatch and Gotham with Batman watching. Impossible odds, and I have that flow often. Celestial options, pervasively awesome. Sprung forth from the mouth to drown out those not on this level of lyrical prowess and sick diction. Pissed on other rappers simply for the kicks, huh? Pissed cause they just couldn't fuck around with his tongue. Mr. Silver-tongued devil in the flesh, huh? Best run back and tell your man not to wait up, cause smashing through, killing the villain has been prepared for him a million times the weight of a parent. Ceretherium with a veritable degree of destruction dealt to embarrass him. Kicking up the carnage and I'm free in a planetarium. Planet free, damaging, damage thee, and conquering. K-A-I-J-U-I, must slay, muster such strength in such a tough way, then let it all out in a monstrous display. Discombobulate, conquer this way. Consciousness wanes while conscience strains. I honor this land with all of these claims. I'm a motherfucking monster. You cannot fuck with the kaiju that sneaks up inside just to fry the whole city. I'm a motherfucking monster. Demolish everything tied to society, provide you no form of pity. I'm a motherfucking monster. Destroy your comfort through structure, destruction to all of the lives I'm fulfilling. I'm a motherfucking monster. This hazardous IQ that I possess kills you, and I find it perfect. I'm a motherfucking monster. Response to blazes, I take apart in this melee. I smash a city to dust in your landmass. I have now laid claim a masterclass in kicking ass. A domination, I maintain an animal didn't fit, so a monster is what I became. Synonymous, no restraint, apocalypse built in the think tank, and non-reality hero assaulting all of his mistakes. Insatiable appetite and destruction is what I intake. The monster masterminded, the kaiju genius in this case.
Yeah. That's that last verse. Just having fun with it, everybody.
I'm a motherfucking monster.
So it was like a 30%. You got like 30% live. I just did it over top. See? That was A Monster by Casual Pharaoh, produced by Tone Jones. It's a movie score. Like, if you listen to the instrumental without me on it, it's just a fucking movie score. You're like, this could be fucking a new King Kong movie or a new Godzilla movie or whatever the fuck. So I, reacted, I feel like, appropriately in the situation given to me by that instrumental. And I also heard it and was like, geeking out because I fucking love Godzilla and all that shit. So that was A Monster by Casual Pharaoh. And now we're going to just get into, if we can, rips. So, Quick thoughts though on. I mean, we've done it a million times, but we've never talked about it at all. What are your thoughts on A Monster?
Well, I absolutely hate it. No, I'm just kidding. I was completely singing
Little
along,
truth
like,
in
as
there.
much
I
as
sensed a
could.
little truth in there. Continue.
I've always really loved that song. That one and Created to Kill, I think, are probably two of my favorites of yours. And like you said, the beat is amazing in and of itself. Like, just listening to the beat itself would be amazing. And then the way that you like build on your choruses and stuff like that, just kind of, I don't know, it fits right with the type of beat that it is. And I feel like it matches, and it's what should be there, you know?
Yeah, I appreciate that. I really do. I mean, I can't say anything contrary to your opinion, obviously, on that. That's, and I wouldn't.
You're wrong.
I wouldn't. Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Getting an honest opinion from other artists and things like that. It's always something that I really strive to get. Pretty easy to tell when an artist is giving, bad reviews for the purpose of like, and just being upset, like, oh shit, you killed that, now I'm jealous. But that's not the people I work with. All the people I work with love to hear, every artist level up, every artist get to a new level of skill, specifically, like something to be able to just absolutely hone and do better. So that's something that I really actually appreciate about shout out to Warp Whistle, Vigilant the Misfit, shout out to Young Drama. I was going to play that other Young Drama song. I feel bad that I only played one.
Also Somberlane.
Also the other Somberlane song I was going to play. Fuck. All right, well, we're going to extend it by just a few minutes. I have to play one more Somberlane song for you guys. I would feel terrible if I didn't. So we're going to listen to a track by Somberlane Slain that it was this. Well, he's only got 3 tracks out right now, but so it was, of course, the second track that I ever heard by him. But it blew up quick. He did an amazing job. You can tell even when you're not listening. Like, you can't understand the language. That's fine, but you can absolutely get the gist of like, oh shit, he's talking about, this is a story. Like, I'm being told a story, and I've gone through, translated the lyrics on all of these because I can tell that he's rhyming, hitting it on flow, everything sounds good, but I want to make sure that the artists I'm working with aren't saying some fucking ridiculous, you don't want to be working with someone who's talking about crazy shit, and of course he's not, and
You're like, oh no,
it's good, it's very good.
And
so
I had no idea.
Right, that would
not
be
what we're looking
fucked.
for.
That'd be fucked. Yeah, I'd be pissed. But anyway, this is The Town Where Only I Am Missing. I have no idea how to say it in Russian, but yeah, The Town Where Only I Am Missing, and fucking good shit. Came out 2 weeks ago, brand new song. This is Somberlane, or Somberlane Slain. I really hope you guys enjoy this track. A lot of other people like this too.
Ночь опустилась, но город не спит. То внизу гоняют вену крокодила и спит. Чуть повыше дядя Федор и Мэри Джейн Уотсон по бодегам битфицов и наивных подростков. Наверху мигдаль Бавеля выпадает много снега и других волшебных зелий из коморки злого снега. Если прибавлять, то похуй за рулем Гавинсон Вега. Ты есть альфа и омега, прототип человека. Встречают по одежке и пониже провожают, уважают по знакомым, по уму не замечают все. Прочат на статусы, меряя длину члена, где длина их играет роль. Метод переменной коррупции здесь ноль. У всего свои расценки, не нравится так жить, занижай самооценку. Вперед переоценки ценностей, парень, тут всего-то 2 пути. Ты холоп или барин, этот город бордель на деньги воров. Чтобы вылететь в их дня, подобрать слов мне, оторвать в ноль для себя. Честь и злости порою говорят, лучше это забросить. Ну а хули я должен все время молчать, раз уж начал читать, будь готов разъебать. И пока один МС слово мочит другого, Somberlane как тополем уничтожит целый город.
Fuck yeah, man, this shit's good. I might be biased. I grew up listening to fucking Rammstein all day long. I know that's not Russian, it's German, but I've always appreciated listening to all sorts of different music in different languages. A lot of my favorite songs were Spanish growing up. Fucking German, Spanish.
Разруха тут за слоем, показухи центр сделан, как в Европе. Дальше не ходи, порнуха, наша просрана культура. Здесь остались только слухи, но зато теперь у нас есть экскурсии о шлюхах. Вот смотрите, наши бабы, бляди, что купюры ради отдаются под богатый хер спереди и сзади. А порой дешевле хватит заказать, как в инстаграме, 2 салата, матча-лата, и она уже в прокате. Нам без отката не строят больницы, дороги, мосты, даже наши дома. Под МДМА города первые лица решают вопросы о наших правах. Насилуют, грабят, нет гопы в подъездах. Так развлекается модный бомонд. Город мечта, но дядя хороший ее у тебя через суд отберет. Да, я не верю в Господа Бога под церковным каноном, но я желаю этому городу доли Содома, Гоморра, Содорфу, Вавилона. Жестоко, но недостойный, но пусть для других уродов он станет лучшим уроком.
Boom. Fuck yeah, he went off at the end, like for real. And that's not even the end. I keep going like, oh shit, I think that felt like the end, because he's done it twice now. Pulls you back in with a siren. But for real, that flow right there, that
Этот
was
город
sick.
бордель на деньги воров. Чтобы вылететь свой хейт, не подобрать слов мне, оторвать вновь от себя честь и злости. Порою говорят, лучше это забросить. Ну а хули я должен все время молчать, раз уж начал читать, будь готов разъебать. И пока один МС слово мочит другого, Сомберлейн как тополем уничтожит целый город.
Said Somberlane. That's actually the end, everybody. That's the town where only I am missing. By Somberlane, or Somberlane Slain. Man, that... That was some shit. He came with a really fast flow, very aggressively. There was not a distinct hook or chorus in that either. There was break points, and that's definitely a route you can go. There's nothing saying you have to stick to this, hook verse format that everybody's done for so long. He's just giving you raw lyrics, and like I said, I've translated those lyrics. And while I say like, oh, I can understand what he said here, and I understand, like, he really again is talking about corruption, equality, freedom, people doing there's so much going on, and he's very, very, very vocal about like trying to get it out there and through his art, like the way you're fucking supposed to. So hats off to that guy. Not only does it sound good to the ear, but he's actually saying good shit as well, where the lyrics translated in English are awesome, and sometimes they rhyme a little bit too, so it's like, oh shit, even translated this rhymes fucking great. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing a track coming up soon. I'm fucking excited as hell for that track, because yeah, like I said, he already sent me his verse and the song, and it's gonna be awesome, you guys. Like, this shit's gonna be fucking crazy. I'm gonna smash it, and he already came with it, absolutely amazing. But you're gonna want to listen to both sides. He comes with a completely different thing. You're gonna be listening to some Russian on this side with that Russian metal, and then I'm gonna come lyrical, powerful, fast, destructive, and that's just a little sneak peek into what's gonna be happening when we drop this track in a couple of days. I don't know how long it's gonna take him to mix and master it, so I shouldn't just say a couple days. I should say whenever he has it, but it'll probably be just a couple of days. All right, so Somberlane, Casual Pharaoh, look out for that shit. This dude is on the rise, killing shit. I plan on doing the same thing. Anyway, so I suppose then the last thing that we're going to be doing after doing that Somberlane track is rips. All right.
That's my only answer.
Her only answer is rips. Yeah, let's get into this. Rips is a good fucking track. I have fun with it. It's, just to completely clarify, it is solid 5 years old at this point. So this is an old song. I'm gonna look over here right now. Look at over here. Wow, I sound 5. I'm gonna look over here and see.
I'm gonna look at over here.
Love some Rammstein. Yeah, sounds like 2 hours. Well, like I said, Rammstein is German. That was Russian, and they are different languages, but it does have it's that same Germanic guttural sound, and I appreciate the shit out of it. It clearly does well in the aggressive forms of music, metal with Rammstein, the metal rap here that he's presenting is, I appreciated it. I appreciate it with like the way that it kind of has levels to it, like layers and shit. Like he definitely, especially on that first one I played, Thomas More, he comes at it like theatrical, cinematic. He clearly has a broad range to the things that he can do. It's not just that, you know, rapid fire hit you with vocals. He can also change it up, make it fun, make it playful, make it dark, you know. So that's the kind of artist that I like to work with, is people who can really show a broad range of talent, not just behind the mic, not just in lyrics, not just, you know, in connections. Yeah, so multifaceted. Anyway, this is going to be Rips Live by Casual Pharaoh featuring KitKylie. And I really hope you guys enjoy this track. We're going to end the night on this track. We're doing it live right here. Appreciate it. Love it. Think what you will. This is Rips by Casual Pharaoh featuring KitKylie. If I can ever fucking find it. Stay high every chance that I get. This why every answer exists. My only answer is Rips. Stay high every chance that I get. This why every answer exists. My only answer is Rips. Beat bring me back to the coast where I originated. West Coast, ride or die, and on north side syndicated. Stay high, kush lime, full time, inundated, brain fully saturated. Problems all evaporated. Activate your absent brain with apertures illuminated. Inner eye open wide, your mind sees my demonstration. Masterfully demonstrate, gifting you with innovation, giving you the gift of this pimp shit to enhance your blazing. Yes, I'm into augmentation, obvious interpretations, barred. I'm far more into natural tits that are larger than fake ones. Kind of a wise guy, whiz kid, Einstein. Smartass. Okay, fine, catch me in my whip, thumbing through a new high times, bumping this track, blazing the bass, making a fault line. Blaming San Andreas on me, you see? They're acting like the fault's mine. A boy, I'm just a rapper taking rips out my adult mind. Stay high every chance that I get. This why every answer exists. My only answer is Rips. Stay high every chance that I get. This why every answer exists. My only answer is Rips. Made alive by a pen inside that's electrified. Frankenstein's my creator, guess I've been monsterized. Look in a monster's eyes, red and glassy, pulverized, anesthetized, the useless lies, the truth revives, this euthanized, individual supersized. So Mary Shelley's truth survived. Monster in a suit and tie, loose uncouth, recruit for life. I'm used to this, you soon will find I massacre with super lines. Strains you find the super kind, tangerine kush, already mentioned lime, blue dream sublime. Train wreck survived, Jack Harrow in my lungs, and now he's changed my mind. I got that blue rhino, concise flow, I'm white widow, insightful, a pipe full of raw diesel with a joint of northern lights, so I'm psycho. Purple Afghan kush, complete the cycle. So I'm taking the rips of insanely good shit from a bong and a joint and a pipe, yo. Made the massacre plants is my lighter advance. Here we gon' get all our rips on, rips on, rips on. Yeah, you loving this rip song. Stay high every chance that I get. This why every answer exists. My only answer is Rips. Stay high every chance that I get. This why every answer exists. My only answer is Rips. Good shit. That was KitKylie, Casual Pharaoh. My only answer is Rips. Rips. God damn, I have a good time with that song. Old and fun. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of only the ages 18 plus, because what else, why the fuck else are you on the goddamn channel? That was Rips by Casual Pharaoh featuring KitKylie. And that was the last song of the night that we are performing. And right now, I'm going to play you guys intro, the outro for the night. Thank you all so fucking much for being here. Let me know what you think on Facebook, on here in the comment sections, wherever you want. Just let me know what you thought of the new format, if you like it in this new shit, because I'm not going to keep just doing shows on YouTube over and over. It's the same thing, you know. I don't think you guys want the same thing. Yeah, I can add new songs here and there, but then I'm just doing everything that I would normally do out there for free here, and you guys have gotten a bunch. So I like this format. I want to involve more artists. This was just a little dip our toes in the water, see how it went. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. I had a great fucking time, and I plan on doing many more shows, especially if we're doing this kind of setup where it's a lot less performance intensive and things like that. Not that it's like super intense performance and shit like that, but it just it's easy, so I can do a lot more of them. So let me know what you think. KitKylie, thank you so much for being here. Fucking, I had a great time. You knocked it out of the park as usual. Fucking, let's just end up.
Thank you guys for watching. You know, all of you that are here live, and anybody that tunes in that wasn't able to view it live. Thank you so much. We appreciate the support and everything like that.
Fuck yeah.
And all the chat in the comments definitely makes it more fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I like everybody's opinions, putting them in, you know, letting us know what you think, because that's kind of what this kind of format is about. We're just trying to have conversations. We're going to have guests on, like, in certain ways, and we might branch off from this specifically off of my channel and go to the High Council Records. So if you guys want right now, go check out the High Council Records YouTube page. Subscribe there if you're interested in shit like this, because we're going to be starting a podcast on that channel called, you know, the High Council. And it's going to be very music oriented and all the facets around music and things like that. And that's just going to be straightforward, like just discussion. We'll play certain music and things like that from the guests or shit that we specifically want to talk about. But it's just going to be basically conversation about music, the state of music, what we think, our opinions, what we'd like to change, you know, just all that shit. So if you're interested in that, go over there, sign up. Videos will be forthcoming. So from KitKylie, Casual Pharaoh, thank you guys so much. Peace out. We're going to get you guys Intro by Casual Pharaoh. End the night. It was fun. It was a fun time for me. A little different, a little weird.
I'm exhilarated, tangible, an amiable animal, enamored by analysis, about to break through the manifold. Examine while I calculate, exacerbating plans of foes. Examine it, demanding that an accident's enactable. So actual assessments of your wreckage can be reckonable. A vestige of your essence remains in making my plans unfold. Your phantom is intangible, but palpable in spiritual context. No, a bomb threat when I let my mouth alone. The pressure's insurmountable, insufferable, unconquerable, invincible, unassailable, hopeless and impossible, and that's that. But now redundancies become an obstacle. I found quite inoperable options go out the window, so posture up. Possible options are aptly audible. Auditory assembly is needed. Feed it conceptual synapses, attachments also known as getting the message. Yo, a spectacle of tongue-in-cheek has brought me from the epicenter to center of ever speak, the pinnacle most possible. Hypothesis demolishes, prepare to witness spectacle. There's an absolute, followed by an ineptitude, and everything that follows proves a hollow farce of solitude. I'm abolishing your follow-through. No, honestly, it's all of you. Your flow, your lyrics, tongue and tune. I'm abolishing your inner core of musical ineptitude. Your selfish introspective moves up you awaiting 80 dudes. Now to myself is all that's felt and not inflicted fatal wounds.
Thank you guys so much. It was a great fucking night. We appreciate you all. Shout out to everybody. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.